Hello, and welcome everybody to another edition of Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition, episode 28. Rocking it with some good-ass BB tag action coming your way. And, of course, before we get into bracket tonight and provide some wonderful fighting games for all of you at home, there are some introductions that need to be made. First off, there's yours truly, host TO and bracket runner for tonight's WNF BB tag bracket, Master Cheap. And with me on the mic here in the commentator's booth are a couple of WNF regulars for BB Tag. Up first, a regular from before the rollback era. You know him, you love him. Kraken Atkins on the mic. And, of course, a regular from after the rollback era began. You love him equally as well, Midori. How are you both doing tonight?
Hey yo, doing good. Happy to be on the microphone. I tend to be here a lot for the PC brackets. I don't know what's going on here, but it's just the way that it goes. I'm here to make sure that I don't make anyone mauled. I'm here to make sure that I don't trigger anybody. The last two times I've been, kind of a shitter on the mic, so I'm gonna have a good, clean commentary job tonight.
Yeah, that is exactly what you're gonna do, because if anyone's gonna keep you in line, that is me. I am the straight man. I'm the straight man tonight, folks. And because of that, I am gonna keep it clean and simple. I've been playing a lot of DNF Duel lately. I've been enjoying that a lot, so that's why you probably haven't been seeing me here. But we're gonna be coming back for my favorite game. Can't ever replace that, for the BB Tag. Gonna have a modest bracket of 11 people tonight, and hopefully we're gonna be starting off with a bang. How are you feeling about this one tonight, Atkins?
Yeah, I mean, as you said, small but cool bracket. There's like 4 people I've never seen play in WNF before here tonight, so I always love seeing new faces. We're starting right off with one here, Eternum and J Romulus. Eternum actually is only new to me, like in terms of WNF brackets, because I think they've been entering a little bit more PC tag brackets as of late. They had a freaking chaotic match the last time I was on the mic for a WNF. I can't remember who they fought, but I remember it giving me a lot of anxiety. So this first match is obviously going to be great if I remember the PTSD of how that match made me feel, but not how it actually went. But they're going against my good friend J Romulus, who I'm slowly but surely trying to convert into playing Hilt of the Nine, but he didn't hear me say that, so he can't have proof of it.
And if there's no proof, then no reason to really dwell over it too much. We're gonna be heading into this match as soon as possible with Jero and like you said, and converting to the 9 cults. Yes, it's a cult. And interesting team to that front as well. Hawkem and 9. I'm not entirely sure of the synergy in that department, but considering both of these characters are relatively strong, it can't be that bad in that department. Whereas on Eternum's side, he's not really thinking of synergy too much, but that's okay, because we're playing Taker, we don't need synergy.
Yeah, Eternum has a couple of other picks, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say Rachel's in the mix and a whole bunch of other characters, but the character pick is not the thing that matters with Eternum, it's the playstyle, because Eternum is definitely be playing with their heart, and I remember that there's a whole bunch of interactions that he had that kept me on the edge of my seat. Jumping back to your inquiry about Hawkem and 9, this is actually one of the teams in ML Swords rotation. I haven't really seen it played outside of that, but in terms of synergy, this team is actually ML Sword makes it look pretty good. All right, we're in there. Beautiful opening here for WNF.
ML Sword makes a lot of things look good, but the only thing that looks even better is this round start for J Romulus here. Especially Assist Speeder, not too worried about the burst on deck, but you don't even need to worry about it as much if you're going to be just dealing with the DP. Going to be throwing him out. That Taker was about to die. Okay, wow. Neither of these players are respecting each other tonight. We're just throwing out buttons here. Nice bait from Eternum. Okay, we got these though?
Wow, I'm actually surprised J-Ro has held the majority. I'm pretty sure this Hawkman can die. Does J-Ro just not think so? They're just going to let him go.
It's like 13k from that.
Yeah,
I guess he couldn't really
like...
do anything. It was a DP.
Oh, they did not have... Okay, I didn't realize he didn't have burst available. That sucks.
Yeah, unfortunately, but you know what? This is 9 in Resonance. Even if it is level 1, he's not going to have too much trouble having some sort of neutral here, but maybe if you get hit like that. Gonna put him straight back into the corner and have to take some Oki here, unless we're gonna go for that. But unfortunately, missing the punish, that is not gonna be enough. Nice 4A, but didn't get the full confirm off of it. You turn on pressing the 4A right after. We're getting so many slug situations right here, and this is potentially dead.
It's probably gonna be dead, especially if we're going with this super. There it is. 9 going down, Eternum going up 1 game over J Romulus.
That, I don't think we just started tonight, and I think I'm already having trouble identifying just what kind of match that was. Because on one hand, J Romulus was playing pretty solid for the most part, maybe spending a little too many resources and a little trigger happy on their reversals, but other than that, I can't really see a couple of things that they could have improved upon there, whereas Eternum really took advantage of a lot of what Jay wanted to start off with, and using the defensive habits that he is more than willing to show against him, and as a result, he was able to take that game 1.
Yeah, I feel that. There's definitely a bit of hesitancy that I see on J Romulus' side. I know the 9 is pretty fresh. Like, they had a free DP punish and then also a 4A conversion that they didn't quite get the entirety of. And the cool thing about 9 is even in like a 2v1 situation, especially against a team like this, she can make it happen. So if he's able to tap into that, he'll be good to go. But for now, I don't know what he's tapped into. The pain dimension. 2 wedges in a row, but no combo for Eternum.
You know what, we don't need combos because we're gonna be burst baiting with the auto combo.
This is funny.
I don't know if that was like a 9 situation or if Oz's hurtbox just shifts a lot whenever he does that, but it doesn't matter because we're not gonna get any Oki from that. We're gonna prioritize damage over everything else, and landing with a button. This is most likely a dead character if there's no drop. Yeah, okay, we're not dropping. We're going straight for the simple stuff right here. Blackhawk Stinger calling the 6P for some disrespect. Solo Hawkman on the board here with another level 1 resonance. Oh wow, just mashing on Gustav with a 9-frame button. No fear on the board here.
Yeah, there's almost like an equivalent situation of what we saw from the last round, just with a different character. And like, if you're J-Ro, idealistically you want it to be the 9, because like 9, you know, can fight both of these characters decently well, has a like better win condition for a comeback potential. Oh my god, yo, the air reset, that was sick! I had no idea what he was going for there. I would have gotten it as well.
Yeah, we saw that in the first game, where he tried to do that in the corner after scaling the combo after the 10-second timer. But since Jay teched forward out of the corner, he didn't get hit. But this time, since he was holding the same direction, he fell directly in the way of the Oz DP, and that unfortunately cost him that next game. I think he just needs to slow down the pace of the match if he wants to have a chance of taking this back here. It's definitely doable, because when you look at the tag matchup here, you don't really think that you would have any sort of struggle here. So I think Jay just really needs to hold Eternum back from pressing buttons and making sure that he plays his game and not his own.
Yeah, my sentiment exactly. Jay is doing a lot of assist calls that are getting tagged, and not only that, they are rarely getting hit without having like a burst available that they can even threaten. It's just like leading to dead characters. So maybe just a less risky play style, as you said, slowing it down to get things a little bit more in their favor. The parries back on point though that we saw from round 1.
Almost as on point as picking up with the gadget finger. They're baiting the DP. Gonna get the full confirm this time. No drop on deck. Gonna be carrying him all the way to the corner. 8k for his troubles. Interesting reset there. Didn't really go for anything crazy, but thankfully was able to outspace the wedge this time. Didn't have to worry about the reactable command grab. Just gonna...
I love it. I love it. Yo, that was the first time I've ever seen a parry frame trap. Yo, he frame trap parry into parry on the whiff.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely a 9 moment, and you know, just similarly, her hurtbox screwed up the combo there, pancaked out, but I don't even, okay, safe jump, I guess? He definitely did not intend to do that, and especially did not intend to get hit by that grab. Oh my god, how did he drop out of that? Okay.
No! Oh my gosh, yo, please kill, please kill, please kill, please kill. Okay.
Okay, thank god. Okay, you know what? In his own way, Jay definitely slowed down the pace of the match, but not enough to just not get command grabbed on wake up. We were giving Jay shit for waking up with a bunch of stuff, but this is definitely the inverse of that. This is okay though. This is solo 9 playing against a Tager with 1 bar. It's okay, just has to keep him out.
Oh my god! What a way to go! Sledge got hit by the overhead into the super confirmation. E-turn and gonna be taking that 3-0 over J Romulus.
I think that last game had so much hurtbox shifting that I can't even keep up with the amount was there. There was that one where 9 burst whiffed again. Then there was that other time where the whole 5 BBB just completely dropped on her because she was in a weird spot. There were so many weird discrepancies, which I think mostly involved 9. I think there was one with Hawkham in there as well. So I don't really want to blame either player here for any, drops or scramble situations that had to be set up from that. That was really just unavoidable. So good stuff to Eternus for taking that 3-0.
Indeed. Really wild match for us to start with, but I am here for it. Looking forward to the next one we have coming up. I see Hachi coming up. It might be Hachi and Risk Fan. Get some kanji action. I know that Persona 4 anniversary was recently, 15-year anniversary. So that's why I have my characters locked in. I wouldn't have this team locked in any day of the week, but to show solidarity for Persona 4, go to the RPG. I got Narukami Adachi right there. And yeah, it is going to be Risk Fan. Locking in Taker Kanji. Hachi? Are we doing it? Are we doing it for the boy? For Kanji? There we go. Merkava Kanji.
We have been seeing grapplers back to back here. We could also consider Merkava a grappler. He does technically have the hit grab, so this could be a full grappler match depending on your views on it. I don't really know how to feel about this. I think I'm just going to leave this one to you. How do you think this is going to play out?
Well, I played Risk Fan a couple of weeks ago, and I gotta say, he might be one of the most disrespectful BBTAG players I've ever played against. He does... I mean, just every trick in the book you could possibly think of with Kanji and Tager, he's going for it. He doesn't, really care about how you feel about it. The thing is, he's very headstrong, though. So, in terms of doing a lot of DPs and scramble scenarios and just, not slowing down to stop doing actions, that's not part of their, criteria. But in terms of tilting you, absolutely. That is the name of the game.
Absolutely fair. I actually do like how these two are moving throughout the neutral. Both of them are cognizant of how they want to play and tap each other with their neutral tools, and they're really moving around it relatively well. The kanji ditto that was going on there was really interesting, almost as interesting as that JB hit right there. Nice confirm to go into the hit grab so that he wouldn't be able to burst. Just gonna play it safe to work around the command grab, just getting hit by another one for his troubles. Gonna be not holding any Oki here, just gonna set up neutral, I guess? I'm not really sure what Risk Fan's plan there was, but it's alright because we're gonna go right back into the kanji here. Get some Oki on the Tager. Almost gonna get a grab for his own. Nice bait on the burst, gonna be manually doing so. This is most likely the end of a kanji if I'm not... Okay, yeah. I always try to wait for a second to see if I'm gonna jinx them. Try to avoid that as much as possible, but maybe that's my goal. You'll never know.
Okay, Taker. Oh my gosh, yeah, I tried to go for this command grab right through that. Possibly mistimed there from Risk Fan. Whoop! Yo, Risk Fan's getting kind of scooped right now. Yo, Hachi has a kanji? I didn't even know. Yo! Okay, that's a hit both?
That's a loss, yeah.
Alright, massive comeback potential here for Risk Fan now. Gets the hit out the invuln to the Merkava. We got a 1v1. Tager copter all around, but just jumped all the way down. Drop copper from Hachi, but catches the toes. Risk Fan not looking out for the frame trap there, and Hachi will be able to take game 1.
Okay. I actually really like the choice to command grab from Hachi there on Tager's wake up despite having 2 bar because... correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it doesn't have a throw invul, right? So if Tager didn't do the regular super or reversal, he probably would have gotten hit. I'll have to consult either you or someone else about that, but doing that just to really set up the RPS was definitely a good idea on Hachi's part, and I look forward to seeing more of that in this next game.
Yeah, they hard called it too because they called him Merkava assist behind it, so they wanted to cover it to where even if Risk Fan was up backing, there would be something they would have to deal with, but Risk Fan was just saying, grab, I'm wake up supering right now, and they were completely right, just couldn't turn the matchup back into their favor. Either way, going to Narukami Kanji, definitely a much more stable team. Interested to see what they bring to the table here with this.
Yeah, it looks like he's playing a little more of a methodical game here, just trying to keep the Merkava out. Oh, that was almost a huge situation. Oh wow, what a JC. A lot of slugging here right now. They're just kind of throwing out hitboxes, trying to make something work. A little too far to get the pick up a 4A, and gonna be able to dodge out of the range of JC.
Ooh!
Falling directly into the super for doing so. Nice cross up, using Kanji's movement in order to make the Narukami with his button, and getting the pick up with the 4A. Gonna be a guess for character scenario here. Yeah, gonna play it safe.
Oh my gosh. This is very Risk fan, like, notable with the name type of playstyle. Like, I feel like a lot of what they were doing there was extremely Narukami-centric. The Narukami is really low, and I was just like, are they going to find an opportunity to tag? And they're like, no, I'm just going to DP. Like, it's still keeping this Narukami in here, too. Like, okay, it does the route tag finally.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, nice pickup from Hachi there. Recognize the slap from the glide hitbox. Just going to be mashing and hitting Risk fan sparkling. Alright, yeah, spent the assist, not... Oh, wow! Okay, the assist was actually slow enough to where he was able to call it despite being in CC there. Gonna be supering out, still landing on the hitbox, didn't active swap out, gonna be taking a lot of damage for it.
What?
Okay. I'm really glad that didn't work. We'll get on that later. Nice DP to get out of the situation. Both of these players are really no health and a character down for it too. Sniping him out of the Zeo car. Really making Risk fan uncomfortable right now. I'll just get it again. Nice block. Interesting. Okay. I think he did that because he didn't want to deal with the potential super cancel there. So good stuff on Hachi's part. Interesting grab. I want to say that was supposed to be a super, so I'm gonna give Risk fan the benefit of the doubt and say it was just that. And that's definitely gonna cost in that game. Next game 2 goes to Hachi.
Alright, Hachi out here with the Kanji or Kaba. Yeah, so like I could definitely tell the momentum shift of what Risk fan was dipping into with this Kanji Narukami change. We saw much more Narukami-centric actions and trying to amplify them with Kanji assists. Now, granted, Kanji assists are a little bit niche, so for the type of Narukami pressure or just like neutral exchanges that Risk fan was going for, it was not the best. We saw like a bunch of jump C and a bunch of Zeo car and like, you know, Kanji doesn't have anything equivalent of like a Ruby 6P or like anything like that, like a Dachi 5P for like lockdown. So it had varying degrees of results, but I think the pitfall was that they were too reliant on Narukami trying to make it happen. So going into a Kanji Azrael pick now, going through all the teams. Hopefully the Azrael works out a little bit more here.
Alright, nice no tech there. Just gonna be avoiding getting reset from the Kanji here. Knows the character matchup. Surprisingly avoided the persona with the active swap there. I don't know if there was any sort of displacement stuff, but we are going to displace that entire Kanji into the back row with that JD. Ooh, what a backdash!
This movement.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking for now.
Okay, a cross combo activate. I think this will be dead.
Yeah, he's probably dead.
Well,
is what I would have said in an alternate universe, but unfortunately that is not the case because we're going to be picking up with the 5B whip. What a JA!
I almost got an air to ground conversion with. Are you serious? Yo, he's a god. You just play Hilda at that point. What are you doing? Oh!
Okay, no, he went through. Risk fan,
Risk.
Oh my god.
That's a fan of Risk. It's in his name.
Risk reward is not his concern. He wants to style, and he's gonna do it right now. Putting himself on the board with a cross-up DP. I think that was 4 times in a row. I don't even know what Hachi was trying to do there, getting counter hit on that last one, but that... How would you even adapt to that? You just wait. You let him hang himself at this point, because that is the kind of game plan that only works when you're trying to start something by yourself. This is some Street Fighter V silver player type shit.
You could say that. I mean, it's like I said at the beginning of this set. Risk fan, I very clearly said he's one of the most disrespectful BBTAG players I played against ever. Like, just across all skill levels, he's extremely disrespectful. So, like, that type of round in there did not really surprise me. This type of round start does not surprise me. Risk fan is in his zone right now.
A zone is definitely how I would describe that. Almost as much as I would describe that. Anti-air, good stuff to Hachi to catch the, that hits late, right? Yeah, pick up?
Yeah,
okay, no, a little too early. But yeah, this should be a dead character. Yeah, good optimization from Hachi here, just gonna be taking all the time he needs to get that second bar. And that's gonna be a dead Kanji. Risk fan already on the brink of being sent to the losers bracket here.
I don't know. This is the star of the show here. The Risk fan Azrael is the star. Give me some DPs. Can't do unsafe on block specials though.
Yeah, just completely committed to it. Didn't worry about it in the slightest. Alright, yeah, just gonna be supering out. I think that's 7k damage. Yeah, 7.5. That's gonna be a lot on this kanji here. A little bit of pressure to... okay,
Triple
you know what?
dash DP? Oh my god, wait, it's doable! It's doable!
Yeah,
1v1 situation!
You know what? Merkaba has a lot more movement than Oz. He just definitely has to keep himself in the air. Or maybe keep Oz out of the air because...
Oh my god. Hachi was so cognizant of the Risk fan playstyle. They decided riskily, in my you know, I think it's kind of a risk to match your opponent's playstyle when they're playing in the Risk fan way. But he did it. He did meaty super, and it worked. And for that, Hachi gets the 3-1 victory over Risk fan.
Yeah, we were talking about how to deal with the way that Risk fan was playing. And there was definitely several ways to go about that, and considering how flashy both of these people are, I think that was the most appropriate answer for Hachi to go for. Just running up of his own, forcing Riskfan to block or perish for it, and that he did. And as a result, it's going to be sent to the losers bracket, as I said, and we're going to be moving on to, drumroll please, next match is going to be...
E-Man and Critical Existence Failure is coming up, so maybe another matchup that may go off the rails given the Critical Existence Failure playstyle. So tons of matches that have been going off the rails for stream matches thus far. Let's get us back on track. Back to center is something that you all should know about. Familiar territory with that Matcherino that's in the chat, !Matcherino. Hit that claim code if you haven't already for the free. That's right, free 25-cent donation to the pot. We're currently at $4.25. If everybody just uses that damn code, we easily reach $10. We need to start supporting these brackets with the free codes that we have. All of them should be used before the end of every single WNF. So please help us out. There's sponsor quests. Be sure to check those out by subscribing to a multitude of Twitch, Twitters, and YouTubes. You can donate even more free money to the pot. So check out that sidebar. Don't let that go unused. Direct contributions are cool if you just want to, support the bracket with your money. I mean, no one's going to complain about that. You'd be a hero. But if you want to be a hero that benefits from the spoils of that donation, be sure to check out the Matcherino Marketplace. Chitin Books, the greatest manga provider in the universe, has plenty of things for you to read. I mean, you're talking Yakuza's Guide Babysitting, Welcome to Outcast Restaurant Series, Learning Life in Another World, shit, that's gonna be Saki-san, and tons of other titles there for your reading pleasure. But yeah, claim code, use it. There's like 34 of you in chat. There's only 20 codes used. That means that 14 of you are slacking.
Wait, only 14 now? Really? That is a shockingly low amount, especially this early in the tourney. And I think it's probably because of how fast you just enunciated the entire sponsorship. I think that is the single biggest speedrun we've ever had. If I had to count, it was probably like a minute total. So I appreciate your efficiency in that regard. And because of that efficiency, we're going to be able to get straight back to the matches here with CEF and Iman224 for our next match on stream. As you said, we all know CEF. He's your boy. Another kanji, by the way. Third grappler of the night.
To clarify, he is not my boy. He is a boy. He is the boy, but he's not my boy.
Just a little bit of bias here, but similarly to how we've seen a lot of grapplers tonight, this is the third Oz that has been on screen. Eternum, Riskfan, and now MN as well. I think this is a little similar to how we were seeing that Yosuke rise up from the West Coast a few months back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, you don't?
I do, but I can't acknowledge it.
Okay, it's fine, because the only thing you need to acknowledge is how batshit insane that crazy confirm was, and man, almost picking up off that, but unfortunately not going to get too much off of it. CEF, you doing what he does best and flipping into the air and crossing up where it really feels like he shouldn't. You're going to be taking a decent amount of damage. We're going to be crossing him up once again. Jump cancel point here. Interesting punish? It's okay. You didn't take too much damage for it, and man, just going to be letting the Yosuke rock in the back here. Oh wow, a tier 5B? Alright.
Yeah, Iman's team is very interesting, because I get the sentiment that he wants to kill people. That's about the only I can tell from this team. Just like Azrael and Chie, like he wants to do a lot of damage. Now, in terms of game plan and how he gets that damage, I'm not quite sure. But unfortunately, Azrael's going to be going down off of that, just caught by the 4P, no burst.
You know what gave that away? I really want to know what made you think that he wants to kill people with this team.
I mean, you have Chie, who's an absolute monster. You have Azrael, who literally just talks about meat and like killing people. I think, I'm pretty sure that's the goal in mind.
It doesn't really ring too many bells to me, because especially how CEF just took the exact sentiment that Oz would usually be saying in his own usual rambos straight to the grave, because a man did not make it past that first game. But it's okay, because we're going to be moving right back into the game 2. Same team, same stage. I think the way CEF plays is so erratic, for lack of a better term. He really likes moving around and making you uncomfortable with your own range, because Yosuke obviously really does like taking control of the air in a way that most other characters can't. So it's really up to a man here to try and slow down what CEF wants to get across. But slow down is going to be pretty easy if we're not getting these burst baits. Oh, what a mash on the Persona, just completely invalidating the 4P. Almost fuzzying the Oz here.
What?
Wow.
Just smacked Kanji right behind him. Like, it's smacking away a fly, and Kanji just got tapped on the forehead.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to look at it, and especially when we're gonna get hit on the safe jump like that. Nice burst to avoid the 2-on-4B. Just gonna be DP'd out for his troubles, but it's alright, because we're gonna be getting it and almost losing a character.
I'm actually extremely surprised that punish. Chie's air meteor super like recovers almost instantaneously. That's a very rare punish. I'm actually curious if it was actually a punish or if it just was a blocking.
It's hard to tell, but what isn't hard to tell is that the DHC after this super is definitely going to be the end of this Azrael. Game 2 going to CEF in an even more dominating fashion than the first game. A man really feels like he's lost in the neutral here, doesn't really know how to navigate without sniping the assist as much as he has, because the moment CEF locks him down, it's really difficult to get him off and get anything started, so that's really going to be the main issue here.
Well, yeah, I mean, the thing about E-Man's team playing against Critical Existence Failure is that he doesn't really have access to like projectiles or non-committal type of gameplay to contest in a neutral with CEF. He has to play a little bit more, or the way that he's been playing it is a little bit more actively, to where he's actually trying to air Yosuke, which is, in my opinion, maybe not the best way to go about it, and like snipe out the kanji assist and everything. What E-Man can do instead is maybe utilize a little bit more like Chie JC to like cover the skies and cover Yosuke's approach, amplifying that with assist, toss some meteors here and there to kind of get things started, because they can't find a sense of momentum yet.
Yeah, 2000%. I wholeheartedly agree with that analysis. Almost as much as I do not agree with that burst, because that definitely could have gotten punished if CEF was looking for it, but we are going to be punishing that push block, and Iman is just going to be blocking into the corner here. If that wasn't a drop, nice 4P call to get the happy birthday here. He's going to be getting the full confirm. Almost getting the punish on the JC, actually, with the JC of his own, push blocking into the same situation, and verbatim getting that same drop. Even if that keeps happening, this is definitely a favorable situation for him. Okay, he wanted to jump out there, absolutely, because of the threat of the command grab here. Alright, CEF definitely has to play a little safe here. The Persona saving him here. Gonna be using the guard point and the plus frames. DPing out. Lots of red health.
Yo!
CEF's part.
I thought that was a throw bait. That would have been sick.
Yeah. Gonna be pressing the 4P here. I don't think it's a dead character. Oh, no, he's definitely dead. I lied.
No, yeah,
not anymore. He's fine. I don't really know how I feel about that reset, but it's okay because we're gonna go straight back into the OP. Oh wow. Definitely wasn't intending to avoid a DP, but avoided nonetheless. Everything crumbling behind the man there. DEF taking game 3 in a clean 3-0 sweep. It was looking pretty good for Iman in the beginning there, because he was able to call out the pressure that CEF was wanting to go for, similarly to how he was doing in the 2 games prior, but not able to capitalize off of the confirms, and as a result that really hurt his performance here. Gonna be sent to the losers bracket, unfortunately.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, no, that's my sentiments exactly. Like, E-Man had way more control over the match and got, honestly, what should have been game-ending hits. They just couldn't stabilize combo on the point character. So, it's all good. You know, RSN, we tried to get some Lapras on screen, just couldn't get Lapras a dub. Maybe next time. What we will be getting is our next match here is going to be Kiyomi and Yo-Faith Scrub. So, Kiyomi. The last time I saw Kiyomi play BBTAG is at our offline Tech Chase local in Riverside, California. We did have a grand finals of Kiyomi versus his brother, Mason, and it was a Yumi Chie mirror. This is the team that they've been playing as of late, and it's kill like that's the team. Kiyomi wants to murder you. I mean, if we were talking about E-Man like on the face of it with just the team of what the characters look like, with the Chie Azrael, like it looks like a team that wants to kill you. Like Kyo's actions rather than his characters, they're just like wanting to murder you. So,
and has the synergy to back it up this time too. I think you said the last time you saw Kiyomi play was offline. Cheap can vouch for me on this. I played him online a good while ago, and I think I learned firsthand just how disrespectful he could be. Not to the level of risk, but definitely enough to where it could throw off a player that isn't ready for it. But I think we have one of the people that, the few people that definitely can be here in Scrub. Not playing his main team tonight. Gonna go with the tertiary Akatsuki Shirogane. Gonna want to lock down the opponent as much as possible. Tried to take the fake corner there. Nice throw. Unfortunately, did not get too much out of that CC. I like the use of the fireball there. Oh, intentionally with the Rekka there. Almost as much as we are whiffing these assists here. Nice pickup from Scrub there. Recognizing the 6B was whiffing and there was no threat from Yumi. It's going to be setting up the 4 sandwich here. Getting hit overhead. Another unblockable.
She just had it overhead. This team is so stupid.
Yeah, no, getting locked down once by this team is definitely not where you want to be. But Akatsuki looks like he's in his prime right now because this is exactly the situation he wants to be in. Building all that meter for himself. And all of the unblockables as well. Not going to be getting too much off of it, just going to get a mark here, but that's definitely a threat for the Yumi. Oh, that... Okay, no. Yeah, good burst on Kiyomi's part. Didn't let anything happen there, no unblockable shenanigans. But then again, both of these characters don't have a DP that they could do that with. So that's probably one of the shortcomings of this team. Almost as much as that hurtbox on Shirogane's part. Gonna be blocking this out. Oh wow, he actually got crossed up there. Good block on Scrub's part. Gonna be taking the throw here.
Oh, what? Just straight up Dragon Kick plus 6P. Nice parry. That was absolutely fantastic there from Scrub to avoid that mix-up.
Yeah, using his resources in a fashionable way. Not as fashionable as getting hit by that, though. I like the use of Power Charge there, just to conserve as many resources as possible. Recognize that he wasn't close enough to the corner. But we're not going to recognize how the Chie auto combo is not reliable.
Yeah.
Air dash there.
Oh, it should kill. Yeah, and I play a little bit of this team in those situations where the opponent is high and you have cross combo. Like, the way I try to stabilize it is doing, like, JB into jump Dragon Kick active switch. Just because, like, Dragon Kick has so much air on tech time, so you have plenty of time to get back into Yumi and stabilize those combos. Relying on Chie auto combo is quite difficult if you want to kill your opponent, but it's all good. Kyo had such a massive life lead, they were still able to get it done.
Yeah, at that point, there was really no risk in having a drop like that. There was not a lot of meter to work with on Scrub's part, and as a result, it really did cause in that game. I think... What do I want to take from that game? Because there was a lot of things that we could look at, but I really do think that you just have to shrug it off. You know, that was a loss that you definitely could have avoided, but we have another game here. We're just going to be going in with a strong jump in on Scrub's part. Going to be able to get the loops here into the safe jump. Or a mix, I guess? Okay, yeah, he went for a setup there. Tried to... Nice throw tech on Kiyomi's part. Going to be jumping out. Nice block on the JC. Interesting Dragon Kick. I guess thought that he was in the air. Nice 2B on Kiyomi's part. Going to be able to hit the assist here. Going to carry him all the way to the corner. Right. Definitely not blocking that JC. It is impossible to tell where they are.
Oh my god, this is Oh, this is so. No, I hate literally the entire 10 seconds. He dropped the combo into a reset, into another reset that was power charged, and like Akatsuki died for it in the sloppiest of Joes way I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely slopped himself out of the sandwich, but it's okay because we're going to be marking the character like that. Just playing a lot safer on Scrub's part, going to be working around building the meter here to potentially threaten the Chie. But Kiyomi doesn't really seem that threatened. He's just kind of, you know, chilling on the side, waiting for the CC to build up. Gonna be letting Scrub build up his own resonance here. This Chie is... Oh, wow. Oh, no! Okay, that was not the outcome I was expecting, but a good one for Scrub nonetheless. Gonna be throw baiting with the TK214C. Gonna run under the meatballs, not worry about anything. Unfortunately, almost got hit, but didn't get anything for it. Did not punish because of the persona. Tried to use 5B to anti-air for whatever reason. Wow. You want to explain to me how that worked? Because it really did look like that 5B was supposed to hit him there. And that super does not have invul.
I think the persona got broken, no?
I don't...
Or it was either whiff punish or the persona got broken.
Yeah, it was definitely a whiff punish. But I'm shocked that it didn't hit. You looked at it from right there. He even microdashed the 5B so that it would have hit further, but he got hoed. Let's just put it up to that.
It's simply outskilled.
Mudo has 16 frames of info, by the way.
Oh, does it? Okay, thank you for clearing that up. I guess I'm just...
Hamon has only 5 frames. That's why it feels like that doesn't have any. But yeah. Mudo does have 16.
Alright, I'm as bad at BBTAG. Thank you, Chief. I appreciate it. But almost as bad as that confirmed dropping and getting into the tech straight into a full combo here. Gonna be forcing the sandwich here. Didn't active swap into the Shirogane. Maybe it was a little bit of a difficult situation to do that in. Gonna be taking the Oki here.
She is such a freaking funny character. You dropped the combo, but JC's so amazing it still covers the tech. Absolutely, honestly, quite incredible.
Almost as incredible as that 2B covering all of those angles right there. Still not push blocking on Kiyomi's part. Really not worried about this unblockable.
Yeah, he hasn't challenged the layer 2 for the run-up throw yet. We do see throw like in that exchange, but like not push blocking to make a Scrub TRM check. Oh, that's a kill?
What immaculate spacing. Yeah, no. I don't know if that was on purpose, but being out of the range of the DP there definitely attributed a lot. Almost as much as no mark here. Okay, I'm just gonna be taking the Oki. Oki that was about to be mashed on, definitely just gonna knock him down this time. Yeah, gonna be going for a neutral jump, gonna be getting bursted on, but both of these characters are really low. Any sort of touch is gonna mean the death of them. Almost as much as a hit like this is gonna mean the death of Shirogane. Built just enough
to
not get the combo. It's okay. Last hit scenario. Just ran up with the 5B, and Kiyomi's gonna take this game 3-2-1, I believe, in his favor.
Yeah, it's 2-1 currently. Yeah, the only major downfall that I see of, cause I mean, Kyo's neutral interactions, gonna be Kyo's neutral interactions. I've seen them for the past 4 years. I'm not gonna judge those, but I will say, in him choosing this comp, I know for sure Kyo has like multiple types of power charge conversions down, and also like Chie solo routing down to get a level 1 power charge. There could be some cleanliness on the Yumi routes or the 1-bar cross combo routes, because he could have killed off that exchange. Like I believe it's Chie 6P and the whiff first part of Rekka and the A raid. There's been a couple of changes like that I've seen drop from Kyo's side, but they're up 2 games to 1 here, so game point here for Kyo if they're able to make this happen. Uh-oh, stinky. Okay, didn't get the bar, but still. Into the corner we go, JC Oki.
Yeah, it just happened, they might, because this is already a really bad scenario for Scrub. Thankfully, he was able to get the Akatsuki out, but it is not going to make this discrepancy any better, especially if we're going to be calling him like that, and put him at this much of a risk. And not too much hits on Kia. Oh. Really?
I guess he just wasn't blocking. That's one way to get rid of the Untitled Chapter. Just simply get hit by it.
I mean, yeah,
Akatsuki, oh my god.
If you ever play the Chie matchup, you just get hit by Chie.
What?
So,
he knew how to do it all along. He did the air dragon kick in the tag into the combo. I don't know. All right, he knew how to do it all along. Kyo gonna be. You listen to the commentary. He's gonna be able to get the 3-1 victory over Yo Fame Scrub. Crazy.
That was a set. That was the BB tag of all time. And okay, I guess there was a lot of. How do I want to describe that? There was a lot of Kiyomi just doing his thing, I guess. And I'm speaking in a lot of vague terms because I can't really just decipher what I just witnessed. Maybe you could shed a little more light on that.
Yeah, I mean, even with like the analysis that I was trying to give the Kiyomi sets, I tried to make sure that they were dedicated to something that I could visualize Kiyomi doing. I'm not gonna analyze the Kiyomi neutral or the decision making. Kyo is Kyo, but like all in all, it worked out well. I mean, really a big part of that matchup that I think was giving Scrub some trouble was not having access to assist calls. Like I noticed when Yumi was in point, the Snowbirds was really doing a lot of good work of keeping Naoto not able to call assists and keeping kind of like winning victories in the ground game that was throwing Scrub off guard. But eventually, like it was just full Kyo time, which was less time of being on defense against that team, not having to waste resources for push blocking unblockables, and he simply got Kyo'd. Not hoed, but Kyo'd.
I love how he has a specific term specifically for him. That is pretty great, but just as great is how we're going to move on to this next match with Hachi and CEF, both players we've already seen so far. Interesting matchup, honestly, because it looks like Hachi is not going to be, messing around with the team that we hasn't really played before, going to be sticking with the Ragna Adachi, relatively decent team in its own right. I actually really like that pick because Adachi, as we all know, has a great assist kit, and I think it's able to really give Hachi the lead he needs in terms of countercalling what Kanji wants to do in the back. Because Kanji 6B is definitely difficult to deal with in some scenarios, but being able to work around that and force Yosuke to play your game is going to be a lot better for him, as we're going to be moving on to the match here and now.
Oh, right. He traded on power charge persona. He does the animation on whiff. Amazing. Oh, tries to go for air unblockable. The acrobatics of Yosuke able to avoid, but Hachi is very caught off guard by these exchanges right now.
Almost as caught off guard as CEF was with that whiff button here. Dropped the combo intentionally? He was trying to do something there, yeah. But we're just going to be smacking, I swear I can speak. Smacking that assist into oblivion, but we're just gonna keep calling it out anyway because it's alright. We don't really care too much about that. We're just
Hachi is an absolute madman for actually trying to anti-air or air-to-air Yosuke. It's working out, but like I don't know if it should. Like if you're trying to actively play against Moonsault like that, you're a madman. But I mean, Hachi is making it work. They're gonna be able to kill the Yosuke, get Kanji to the cross flash, DBD, and that's not good night because Kanji's a pretty husky boy.
Husky is definitely the good way of describing that. Didn't really matter how he killed there. Hachi taking that in a really good fashion. The movement was sublime. The way he was moving around the screen looked really difficult for CEF to take control of, because the way that he usually likes to move, right, is by doing from either air-to-air conversions or air-to-ground, because obviously Yosuke's always in the air. Whereas Hachi was almost always making sure that the assist did not have any sort of relevance in that, sniping it almost every time regardless of who was on point. And he was able to get a lot of conversions, a lot of weird hits, but it didn't really matter too much, especially if we're going to be moving on to this next match here. Not going to be getting the confirms that he needs. CEF dropping the combo here and letting the burst get through. Not blocking on wake up. Trying to think of the later two here. Hachi is still on the first. Going to be getting the knockdown here into decent damage. Going to force him to block into the air unblockable. Going to be Gauntlet Hades here. Not too much damage, especially on the tech. Ooh, almost a good confirm. Gonna be able to get this here.
Yo, this team is cool.
Yeah, this team is definitely cool. Gonna be baiting the DP as well. This is a lot.
It should be dead. Yeah, you're gonna get the 5 key cross combo activation. You do whatever you want. Word. Get life back if you roll your full health. I respect it. That Yosuke is out of here. Solo Kanji for critical resistance failure.
Wow, just kept mashing on the incoming too. He wasn't minus or anything. Both of them were even due to Ragna blocking that on the ground. Yeah, no, Kanji just he just kind of folded there. You know, folded his chair similarly to how we just got folded right there.
Bars.
Game 2 is also dominantly in Hachi's favor. I really want to try and not sound like a broken record here, but the same shit just happened that game. A lot of just enforcing his own game plan and getting really good conversions for it. Not letting I almost said Hachi. Not letting CEF do anything on Wake Up, just really reading his options quite well. And if Hachi keeps this up, then he is going to be moving on directly onto this next round. But it's not looking like that's going to be the case. If that moonsault keeps prevailing the way that it usually does, going to be getting this Oki here into the alt-tech safe jump. Not going to block the cross up here. Nice burst on the 2B, recognizing the spacing here. Tried to TRM, but didn't get too much for it. Oh, Gauntlet 80s.
Oh yeah, especially for the lift punish that I couldn't quite find it. Now, this is, I'm actually really interested I'm really interested that Critical Existence Failure is playing Kanji, like, front-loaded right now. I feel like Yosuke is the key to Critical Existence Failure's success in this matchup. Like, the Kanji's getting locked down, he's, like, stuck with these defensive options that aren't really working out, where I think the key for Critical Existence Failure is actually Yosuke moonsaulting and forcing Hachi to interact with that instead.
Fair assumption, yeah, but I don't think you can moonsault if you're in lockdown right here. Unfortunately, missing the punish there. That was a huge drop from Hachi, losing all of the momentum here. Nice tech to avoid any sort of reset. Take a decent amount of damage regardless, but it's really not going to matter too much, especially when both of these characters are so low. Just going to be getting the cross up here, not confirming though.
Oh my god!
No!
Dude, as soon as I saw that he was standing right behind him, I was like, don't hit him! Don't hit him! It's gonna hit you! Oh no!
I think I aged like 6 years watching that.
No.
Okay.
Holy crap. What a way to go. What a way to go to losers. Oh my god. Couldn't have been me. Could have been. I'll have you know, I follow Master Chief on Twitter.com, and me, I wouldn't have gotten hit. I wouldn't have gotten hit by reverse hit card scissors. It wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened. I saw it happening in slow motion. I didn't know he was gonna lose the game for it because Kanji actually dropped out, and I think he was just so shook by the interaction. He tried to stop Ragnar for comboing, and he risked his life and his winner's bracket life on that, and that was indeed a critical existence failure, if I do say so myself.
Okay. Avoiding that. I don't think I even need to like clarify what I mean. Hachi really did just stay on the layer 1 the entire game. We saw that he was doing a lot of 5A, 2A in order to TRM the push block, right? He... CEF teched it twice in a row. No flinching whatsoever. And then CEF's moving on thinking, oh hey, okay, I've already teched this a couple times. He's probably gonna stop doing this, I'm scared of the Gauntlet Hades. No. He gets fucking grabbed for it. He really just kept doing the same thing over and over again in that last game, and CEF was already shook enough from those first 2 games and just got hit by it there. Wow. What a game 3.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. This is the PC tag I've come to know and love. So, yeah, Hachi moving on to the winners finals. Gonna be fighting Kiyomi. I need water. I'm gonna go work on that. Why do we tell everybody about the match reader risk? Sorry. God, I cannot catch any words right now. Let's tell them about the match reader, Midori.
It's okay, I totally understand where you're coming from, because the Matcherino is absolutely the lifeline that all of these players are coming from. It's definitely not looking too fantastic right now. We do only have 28 to 50 codes remaining, and as if Lon was on the mic with us, he would have told you guys did not get dessert, so I really would appreciate you all fiending for some pie, if you know what I mean. We're going to be going on. There are a bunch of other ways to do so as well. The Twitch quest following D44 Baz, and a new name in Cryptic Hints. Diaphone finally dethroned from the sponsor requests here. Gonna be going back to Rio and D44 Best for the YouTube and Twitter ones, all giving a decent 3 cents to the prize pool. So if you guys are absolutely able to, please help us out. Help all the players out. This doesn't go to any of the TOs or anyone managing. It just goes to the guys who are coming out, spending their Wednesday night playing some BB tags. So you guys are definitely going to want to help us out. And if you don't really feel like doing that, or maybe if you've already done that and feel like converting a little more, we always have the regular donation on board. You can donate however much you feel like doing. Obviously, don't do so if you're not in a position to, but we always appreciate any sort of tiny contribution towards our part, so I really appreciate everyone who's already done so. And maybe if you want a little more bang for your buck, we do have a sponsor with Kaiten Books. Plenty of manga for you guys to sink your teeth into. Welcome to an Outcast Restaurant, Loader Life in Another World, Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, Shed That Skin, Ryugasaki-san, and many more. All $9 a pop, and add a sweet $4 to the prize pool. So if any of these options sound enticing to you, please go to visit the Matcherino, most likely looking in the chat right now, and you guys will be helping us out a ton. Thanks a lot.
Let's go. All right, I'm quenched. I'm good to go. I'm refreshed. We have a loser's bracket to get through here. Interested to see what'll be coming up cheap on the TO side of things. Four-Sword Kirby and a turn I'm currently playing. Tager Mirrors.
Yeah, they are currently playing. I mean, it's been a while, so I'm imagining it's quite a set. I'm almost wishing that like I didn't have them play, because I'm thinking about it. It's like, man, oh, that could have been a sight to see. But unfortunately, that is how it is. Yeah, they're still going, so we'll be having YoFave Scrub and Yosuro next.
All right. We have not seen Yosuro at all throughout the night here. We if I were to go ahead and look at the bracket, he lost 3-1 to Hachi in the quarterfinals and was sent to losers ever since. So definitely had his work cut out for him here. In the quarterfinals, gonna have to fight against Scrub. We've already seen Scrub play tonight. I don't know if he's gonna stick to the secondary squeeze here with Akatsuki Shirogane. But I am genuinely interested to see how this goes. Not always good to talk in hyperbolics, but this matchup is something I think we've seen a decent amount. Scrub did have to take a break due to what was his service provider called again? Centrum?
Spectrum.
Yeah, that. Spectrum, yeah. And how it completely just shit itself anytime you wanted to play anything competitively. But now that he's got fiber, he's got everything fixed, he's able to come back. So a matchup like this is more prone to be happening, and I think it could go either way. The Shirogane and Akatsuki is definitely difficult to deal with, especially for a team that just wants to zone you out until you get locked down. But we're going to be seeing how this goes right here, right now in this game one. Going to be moving on to the block string like this.
Yeah, I mean, character matchup-wise, you know, I agree with your sentiment that maybe it could go either way. Yoga Scrub kind of has the eccentric team here, but player matchup-wise, I know this was Grand Finals a couple weeks ago, Scrub taking it convincingly, and these two also fought last week, so I think Scrub is actually a bit of a bracket demon for Yusuro. Yusuro probably looking for the big dub here. Bruh.
That's a fair way of assessing it. I think one of the main ways he's going to have to take this win is by playing the matchup against the Akatsuki here, because Akatsuki's definitely a character you have to work around in terms of defense due to his parry. But almost as much is that 5p fucking anti-airing. Oh my god, I hate that assist. You know what, no bias here, but he got hit. He didn't need to get hit there. But it's okay, because we're going to be getting it confirmed like this into the kill. Good stuff to use the super early to deny the burst, get the Akatsuki out of here as soon as possible. Gonna be still somewhat threatened because, oh wow, that could have been bad. Almost as bad as getting grabbed right here, already losing a character. GG's, shake my hand.
Yeah, that was it. Yusuro had the benefit of isolating in the 2v1 scenario, but having both those characters marked earlier, putting them in a bit of a dangerous territory, but just living life on the edge, going aggressive here, DPs and swinging away. It's just Naoto Shirogane. Any touch can kill Yusuro right here.
Yeah, he definitely has to play a little more patient, gonna want to move around the traps here. Narukami has a little bit of trouble dealing with that without charging up a lot of meter, and he does just run into the trap and just get hit by the 5B, and that's gonna be the end of the match.
Amazing.
Okay. I think... Obviously that was a Shirogane moment, right? We saw both characters get IK'd after getting marked by a 5B that anti-aired.
It's a weird tug of
5B.
it's a weird like tug of war of risk management when you're fighting Naoto Shirogane and you have both of your characters marked, right? Because like Yusuro in terms of HP values definitely had a pretty significant life lead, but you know, you're one touch away from tying it up 1v1 and your next character's a hit away from dying. You have to be really concerned with how you manage your risk and approach against the character, and Yusuro just couldn't quite like navigate that. There's a lot of risks that were taken that led to both characters' demise, rather than slowing things down and filling it out. And I mean, I get it, because like if you do slow it down, you give Shirogane the opportunity to activate res, possibly eat a ton of chip damage and like things of that sort, but just a tough call to make.
What's as tough as that combo that Scrub just did right there? He was doing a lot of late active hits, almost as late as that TRM hit, because that was definitely something that Scrub was not looking out for. It's going to be something he has to consider throughout. Going to be whiff punishing the 5A footsies in my BB tag?
Man, he's been playing too much of DNF Duel. He's going to have to relax. There was no unblockable there. He really just got hit.
I always find it really funny when people are trying to avoid the unblockable, but just to get hit by a Koski 214C. Not 214C, I'm sorry. 214B. And that's going to be the cost of Narukami here. He didn't get hit by the unblockable, but he was getting hit by literally everything else. So that's going to be the unfortunate demise of this character. Now Adachi, definitely a character that can do this on his own, especially against both of these characters. No threat to be seen. Gonna be push blocking early to deal with the unblockable, getting throw baited early as well. Gonna be able to... no, he's not gonna build the bar, but he's definitely gonna try. Mark at least? Nah, okay, he's just gonna go for the damage here. Wants to put him on a single hit scenario. Yeah, not gonna be able to push block out. Just some respect from Yusoro, which is something I'm definitely not used to seeing. Almost as much respect as that JA whiffing like that. That was so unfortunate. But this is definitely not a dead character, I want to say. Yeah, no, he's good.
Close but no cigar. Oh, okay, gets the air.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, needs to play perfectly. Able to get a hit here. Now it's going to be threatening possibly a 1 or 2 touch scenario, depending on what we have here for the Okidokes. 5C Ender, no safe jump, gets the throw. This should be it. Yo-Face Scrub not activating the resonance, and Yusoro able to make the solo Adachi comeback.
Yeah, no, it's just as we said. This character is definitely able to do just that. He may be all mids, but in Tekken mids are also highs, so you could take that info as you want. Maybe this character is technically a Tekken character in disguise. Just getting opened up by the mids like that. But we're gonna be moving on to this next round here. I think the way Yusoro was trying to play that match was interesting, because obviously he doesn't want to get hit by the wake up reversals, because DP is definitely something that's difficult. He's playing a team that can just do a Persona safe jump and not have to worry about it, because as I'm sure everyone here knows, Persona aerials are not affected by the hit stop of DPs. So if he were to safe jump either of these characters, he would be able to block on a tight enough safe jump, which both of these characters do have. So he would be able to do just that, but it's not really going to matter too much. If we're getting a nice confirm like that is what I would have said if it didn't drop, because Akatsuki JC really do... Not Akatsuki. If, Adachi, he's definitely a character. Almost as much of a character as Narukami for holding down EX0. He can definitely do things almost as much as that jump cancel is doing a lot for Yusoro right now. The blender was really strong for a good moment there. But unfortunately, it's not going to mean to... Throw?
Went for it. Yeah, it's sweet.
Okay.
This is not looking good for Yusoro, just losing all that momentum that they previously had. Okay, had push blocks to work with, opt for going for a DP to try to escape.
I'm not sure what that 5C was supposed to be. Maybe he actually just wanted to bonk the head, but nice burst. I'm gonna be able to work around the unblockable there, not gonna have to deal with it.
I was really interested on what Yusoro was going to... Oh my gosh, that was a very unfortunate trade. Risk the DP, this Narcom's gonna get punished. Yeah, when it was Adachi versus Shirogane, I wanted to see if Yusuro was gonna zone. Like, that's not an aspect of Yusuro's gameplay I've seen with the Adachi point, and I feel like against Naoto, it's worth trying. Like, he hasn't been going for like any AZO5P stuff. He's trying to like rush down, and it's a bit odd to me.
I can definitely see why you think that, but I'm also thinking how Yusoro has been on point with these TRMs so far. I don't know if that was an actual TRM. I didn't really I wasn't able to pay attention to the text on the side there. But it's not going to matter too much when good reaction on Scrub's part. Going to be able to kill the character here. Actually, let me chill out. Hold on. Okay. He is actually dead. Definitely a major loss, almost as major as this hit right here. That's just free ass roll.
Why would he? All right, that was such a all or nothing risk to take. I mean, like at that point, if that's what you were gonna do post resonance, it would almost be more beneficial to just go for wake up super, no? Because like, I don't know, man. Yo, first Scrub takes game 3. Wild.
Wild is an apt term for that. I think I think I'm already broken my rule of not sounding like a broken record here, but there's really no other way to say that, because the contemplation that is going on in my head about how these two players are really feeling each other out right now is really interesting, because for lack of a better term, they really just know each other pretty well. As we know, and as you've said, Soro is has a Bracken Demon in Scrub, and this may not be the team he is more familiar with, as I don't think I've really seen Scrub play this team all too often, aside from now and a couple months ago. But it's definitely a little more to be accustomed by. Nice air to air. Gonna be DPing on wake up, still gambling as if none of what the last game even mattered there. No change in the game plan whatsoever. It was already working, so why bother stopping? The game is the fault, not him.
Yeah, I actually like to up back in there to, nullify the unblockable. Unfortunately, so much blocks unavailable to sandwich in the cross combo still. Getting the unblockable with Scrub, not able to convert much. The mash! I love mashing. Mashing is one of my favorite things to look at in BBTAG, especially when they do the happy birthdays. Just, could a bit more meter, but I guess we're going to hang on to it.
Yeah, we're going to hang on to it for a situation like this. Going to be able to end the character guaranteed with a basic combo. It's going to be pressing the auto combo into super, and that's going to be working out just fine here. The Shirogane, that could have been really bad, but it's okay because personas. Alright, not going to be using the meter to lock down the Adachi here. And I guess that still kind of...
Oh my gosh!
Especially in a situation like this, he just got clipped low, didn't even use the block stun of the super to his advantage here. Oh my god.
Yeah, we got trolled. He got trolled, bro. He got trolled.
GG, shake my hand. This character is fair.
Man.
There's no analysis to be had there.
There were so many errors that were made. Like, yeah, there was robbery, but he did kind of, open up the register when Scrub was just approaching with a water gun that wasn't even loaded. Like, the super that Naoto did, he had cross combo, he just let Narukami take it, messed up the punish, Adachi got hit, then just got hit by a Mirlo, massive, turnaround there for Scrub in itself, and then the air super invul just straight through the button, as we saw again, and yeah, everything just went from bad to worse there from Yusuro. Couldn't stabilize the match, and felt like the entire time they couldn't stabilize the set. And Scrub gets the 3-1 victory.
That is the funniest way I have ever heard anyone describe a fake robbery. I thank you for blessing me with that entire explanation.
No worries. That's what I visualized. Scrub pulled up with the super soaker, and Yusuro was like, "Oh
no! These clothes are brand new. I paid $300 for this."
He had the limited edition Yu Watanabe shirt. He couldn't allow for that to get soiled in any way, so he just gave Scrub all the cash in the register.
Yeah, I had the thought there, but you redeemed it. I appreciate you for that. But I'm gonna redeem myself here by moving on to the straight and simple, the straight and narrow path, as I've envisioned myself to do earlier in the bracket when we just started, and we're gonna be moving on to another match here with Podge, TM, ya boy. Is this one your boy? Let me correct myself.
Oh, Forcer. Yeah, I claim Forcer Kirby. Forcer Kirby.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
Launcher Bros right there. We're Launcher Bros. I'm actually fully biased. I'm cheering for Forcer Kirby.
Almost as biased as that 2C hitting under like that. Gonna be converting into the kanji full combo here into decent damage. Trying to safe jump the grappler. What a funny man. Gonna be zoned out by the Yukiko here. Something I do wonder is how bad this matchup is in comparison to how it is in P4AU. CEF is definitely making it look doable with how he's playing it right now. Nice mash from Podge there. Almost as good. Oh my god, the persona. It was still gonna be the weak hit, but that's kind of funny that it got eaten regardless. I really like the use of fans there to stop kanji's movement overall, because it really does just take something like that to stop it, and that's definitely gonna make it a lot easier for Podge here. Oh wow, what a push block!
Yeah,
almost a pick up there.
There's a really interesting divide in this matchup of like how active Forcer Kirby has to play on the defense. You notice that like they've been utilizing a ton of resources. I think Forcer Kirby's got through like 8 bars, but it's just purely been on like push blocks to like try to escape, you know, being on defense from critical existence failure. In terms of like who's controlling the pace of the matchup though, it's been critical existence failure up until this point. The 4 diamonds on the resonance, it's been Forcer Kirby just slowly but surely defending, finding their opportunity to strike, and now threatening a kill on the Yosuke, but can't fully capitalize. Has no burst available, things going from bad to worse here for Podge.
I mean, this is a big boy, but big boys do eventually lose all of that 20k health, especially if we're going to be converting into 10k damage like that on an already damaged Tager. And this is going to be a level 4 Yukiko, gonna have to do all of the comeback here. Hitting late on the DP, gonna be stopping the kanji from moving. Wow, just moving over the projectile there. Thankfully was able to block after the super. They're gonna be using the frame advantage to get something started here. Wow, that was a really good crouch.
Dude, this is the Launcher Awakening right now. She's doing it. M147. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, tossing out the 236 MP. We're here.
Yeah. This is more fitting considering Yukiko is from an RPG, so she would be spending mana here. Yeah, no. Meterless 4 MS here, just gonna be zoning out this CEF. He is losing space, and that is gonna cause him to get dropped on the air-to-air here. Just gonna be... Okay, back to where he started. This is a good position for Podge here. Gonna be blocking it out, trying to air-to-air out. Nice confirm on the fan, and that is gonna be game 1 in a really hectic manner for your boy. The biased boy right here.
It worked out. It worked out. It worked out only because he has solo Kiko. That was actually a power up. He's been on so much DNF. He's only used to the launcher mindset. He hasn't been playing grappler as a secondary yet. So if he wants to continue to play BBTAG but like mainly playing DNF, he has to pick up grappler secondary so Tager can pull his weight.
Absolutely, absolutely. He had the power up from the DNF duel. Maybe it powered up my commentary too. I guess we'll have to see throughout the rest of the night. But the only thing that I want to see powered up is the gameplay from both of these players to see how great it can be before we cap off the set tonight. Just gonna be forcing him to hold all these plus frames here. DPing out. I guess he wanted to call 6P? Because otherwise he wouldn't really been able to confirm off that. So I'm not really sure. But I am sure that this defense is pretty fantastic so far. Able to block everything until he didn't. I was really worried about commentator's curse earlier, and I definitely just inflicted it right here. So I'm really sorry, Podge. You just gotta hold that, I guess. We're gonna.
Oh my gosh, yeah, cross up, really risking it all with these DPs. That's gonna be Tager going down, which you would think is gonna be a significant disadvantage for Podge, but here she is. She's launching. She's right there. This maybe is the game that Podge wants to play all along. It worked out last time.
I'm almost... Oh, okay, yeah, this is pretty bad. Probably gonna extend off this to get as much damage as possible. Potential reset? No, they're just gonna be going for the Oki here. Nice block. Was able to avoid the 5C. Yeah, dead character. G to the G's did not let the launcher energy get channeled here. She do be having bad defense though. I'm just saying. So definitely applied here as well. Game 3.
It's rough. Memes aside, I mean, like, solo Yukiko is not where you want to be in the matchup. Like, as much of a mental power over that it may be, like, that is a pain dimension to be in to activate your win condition to get the chip and actually find the hits, especially against such a highly mobile team with this Yosuke on it. So, the significant struggles that Forza Kirby's running into is definitely the 2v2 game. They haven't really been able to find an opportunity to get really noticeable wins there. It's been kind of like critical existence for dictating the pace the entire time. So we'll see what that results into. I mean, on the game one, Forza Kirby was just basically able to defend it all until they found their golden opportunity to strike, and then capitalized off of that for all it was worth. But I think if you want to go the long haul in the set, you have to figure out basically the proper counterplay to get your game plan going. A DP on Moonsault is a good sign of life, though.
Almost as good a sign as almost getting something started, but maybe I jinxed him again because yeah, this is definitely dead. Tager already going down, still no fire levels on the Yukiko. This may be a good matchup for Yukiko still on the kanji department, but having an assist to back up the neutral approach definitely makes this a lot harder. Not as hard if you're going to be having a lot of damage like that, but we're going to be having even more damage when you're not able to abuse it like that. Just going to throw him out of the combo, completely doing him dirty. Gonna be jumping him out like that, hitting him with the overhead. Gonna be push blocking away. 5C! Bonk!
I like it, I like it.
Nice tech on
Man.
CEF's part.
That's not Launcher. Launcher doesn't have any overheads. You got hacks. That's crazy. Alright, throwing out all the Agis. Yeah, we're gonna choose now to activate the Resonance. I agree with that. Just get a little bit of life back for Yukiko. Gotta get the interrupt. That may be a kill. Yes, Yosuke gonna be going down.
That is a huge hit for this game here, because now CEF has to play extraordinarily patient, which he is not gonna do. The 5C almost disrespectfully killing that character. The solo Yukiko doing the impossible and winning that game for your boy Podge, keeping him in the set, moving on. Wait, no, that's 3-1 actually, no?
I thought that was 2-1.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right, my bad. Okay, yeah. Just had to quickly make sure. But,
Okay.
yeah, no. I actually really like that match a lot. He didn't take too many risks, aside from the, the weird 5C suddenly stuffing out the assist because of the screen transition. But, it would be like that, BBTAG, TM. And we're just going to be moving on to this next match here. Hopefully that's not going to phase CEF too much. He just knows he has to respect the Yukiko a little more, maybe keep her from getting started just like he did there. What an anti-air from Pod.
In my opinion, critical existence failure shouldn't be phased. Like, I know the score is in Forza Kirby's favor, but like in these 2v2 exchanges, critical existence failure has been dominant. Now, we are seeing a little bit more like presence for Forza Kirby, but that's another thing. Forza Kirby, like, finds a point of momentum, they activate cross combo, and then the Oki is very weak. And so this Tager ends up getting hit with unburstable damage. And that's how Tager's been dying so fast in these exchanges. But this time, doing potentially a better job of cycling the options. Yukiko getting punished! Tager!
Oh, double hitting super.
Amazing.
Love to see it. Might actually be able to build the bar here. He's definitely going to try to do it because he wants to Tager off the board as soon as possible, but definitely not going to be able to do so. Going to be cashing into the super ASAP. One hit away from killing this character, and that's going to be replicating that situation. Oh, forward teching, not going to give him any sort of space. Going to be able to active swap into the Yukiko. Not going to call the Taker, make something happen here. Crouching under the 214C. Nice block on the 5C. Not going to let my man hit him with the net play overhead. Going to be getting hit with the cross-up moonsault. Almost getting the confirm as well. Right, just going to be throwing out some fans here. Trying to let Tager recover as much health as possible. Throwing him back, spending the meter, not worrying about it too much. Going to be rebooting here. Nice blocks on CEF part. Definitely playing a lot more patient than before. That is a huge hit. Going to be killing the character. No, he's
close. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Both of them are playing really solid right now. CEF is getting hit by a couple of things, but it's really nothing that's gonna like cause him to game. Because having the resources on board in order to stop anything from really going on. Okay, this is worth the kill, honestly.
No way!
But
wait,
you know what? It's okay.
Cross raid.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
that worked out in Podge's favor. That was unironically the best outcome, but not as good as him blocking that DP. Solo Yukiko gonna have to do it all again. Especially with a health outcome like that, it is really not looking good for her. What a jump. Did not block though, and this is gonna be a game 5 situation for CEF. Putting himself back, not losing any composure, and gonna be able to force Podge to step it up for this game 5.
Yeah, the thing about that match is, like, ironically, that was actually the best that Forcer Kirby has ever contended with critical existence failure in the 2v2 game. He was able to slow things down a lot more. They were pretty even on life, and the Tiger didn't go down instantaneously due to some shenanigans or poor cross-gauge management. But the critical issue is a habit that I've noticed from Forcer Kirby is that when they are activating cross-combo, it's not airtight enough, or critical existence failure is utilizing push block to escape the sandwich and getting free reign to roam. And so what that does is Forcer Kirby's usually activated cross combo Yukiko point, and he does a panic active switch, like we see like 2B active switch, or just like some type of action active switch. And so that's how the Happy Birthday interaction punished. She was getting like beaten up because critical existence failure found a fantastic hit, didn't go after the Tiger and opted to punch to Yukiko. So Forcer Kirby maybe just needs to clean things up or not be as desperate to get mix off of a cross combo that's been evaded, you know?
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with that assessment here. Using a lot of the resources that was able to dissuade a lot of the movement from CEF in that current. Because as we saw in that last game, he wasn't able to kill off of that cross raid even after getting the hit because of the burst on the table. So he had to make a, you know, had to compromise there. So we're gonna have to compromise a little more here. He might actually not be dead here because that was a really bad starter. So we're just gonna go for the Oki most likely. Yeah, I think. No, they're cashing out. Okay. Yeah, one of the kanji in. Okay,
Yeah.
I was looking at the Yosuke for a second there, and I thought that Yu-Gi-Oh fell out. I'm glad that wasn't the case, but oh wow, he's actually dead.
I wasn't sure if I was going to kill either, but yeah, literally milking that combo for as much as it was worth, and going to be able to get to that critical existence failure 3-2 over Podge. Yeah, it is just like game 5. Like Podge could not find the footing that they had in game 4 to where they were actually comfy cozy contending in the neutral game and stalling out the game for longer. That cross combo exchange happened where Tiger was there out to his lonesome and with no cross gauge available, and Forcer Kirby unfortunately taking risks and taking the grip of unburstable damage, leading to subsequent demise. So sometimes it really do be like that, but good stuff for Kirby. Top 8 placing, as it looks like we're actually going to be hopping over to winners finals, if I'm not mistaken. Kiyomi and Hachi, is that what happened? No, they left. It's going to be Yofi Scrap Critical Failure.
Yeah, they jumped the gun.
I see.
Yeah, definitely want to play out losers as much as possible here. Lots of exposure for CEF here in this bracket. Gonna be able to show his stuff a lot. A lot of good wins so far, but this is definitely gonna be the one that's gonna test him the most against Yofave Scrub in semis here. Semis? Yeah, this is semis. And I think this team that he's playing is actually a really good supplement to play around Kanji and Yosuke. Even if Yosuke can deal with traps semi-well due to being able to special cancel a lot of kunai and any of his aerials on traps, it doesn't really help too much because he still has to move around while doing that. So Scrub can really just look at what he's doing and just place more down, take back space, anything that he really wants. And he always has the assist in the back, not even considering that before. So I really do think Scrub does have the favor just in terms of character matchup. I don't know how you're feeling about it.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it's definitely no secret, like, the Ultra Shirogane setting up the traps definitely becomes a minefield for Yosuke to navigate around, right? Like, Yosuke doesn't have to contend around any projectiles in the air, let alone any, like, second party projectiles are just placed there and going to linger on the screen, making it hard for him to navigate. So We'll see. I mean, there's a couple of factors here. The critical existence failure factor of just like being such a zany player with some of the interactions that they go for time and time again. Maybe looking to catch Yofair Scrub off guard, but Scrub does have a couple of things in their pocket if things get too haywire. Kotsky parry is something that forces every player, I don't care who you are, have to completely reevaluate how you structure your offense. And so it'll be an interesting tell to see what type of critical existence failure Oki layering and types of resets that he goes for with that Akatsuki parry in mind.
Yeah, no, as we were talking about earlier, Persona characters in general do have a decent option against parries. And even if you don't, there's always the counterplay of simply not meeting a system and just hitting him normally. Because you can react to the hit stop of Katsuki parry and call your assist after, which will always punish him. You can think of it sort of like a burst punish. And it's difficult to do consistently because you have to be on the ball to react to that in time. But it is a really strong counterplay that if you're able to do consistently, forces Akatsuki to really hold off on his DPs a lot of the time. So I'm curious to see if CEF is going to be able to use that to his advantage, but definitely does not look like it, yeah.
That was a big thing I was going to be looking for immediately. So there was like a little bit of like false positive, like, I don't know what I want to call it, conditioning between a critical existence failure and Hachi match. So if you recall, Hachi played super aggressively in the Yosuke, like actually trying to air Yosuke. But you see Yofair Scrub showing off immediately that when it comes to Yosuke moonsaults, he's just gonna wait, and then if there's a V-slash, commit to punishing the V-slash. So playing around the Yosuke a little bit differently, I think is gonna keep critical existence for a little bit off guard, because up until now, I haven't seen a lot of people going for that.
Yeah, and for the most part, that's a decent way of dealing with it. Not really gonna have to worry about any sort of movement if there's really no way to, for him to do anything aside from V-slash there, because he is committing while doing that. He only has so many options while in moonsault. I like the up back from Scrub there to not deal with the command grab, because that was indeed a reset setup. The forward movement of double fangs really do be killing the character right now, though. That was so unfortunate on CEF's part. I didn't block that. I feel like you didn't block it either. Oh, wow. Almost a really good air-to-air.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, okay, a little bit misjudged on the horizontal necessity of getting that JC there with Akatsuki, but it's all good. Gotta be able to activate the Resonance's critical existence value to try to get this comeback. I mean, this is a bit tough to do. Scrub playing around the Yosuke so well, not falling for any shenanigans thus far.
Yeah, really accentuating the lead that he has at the current moment. Not really forcing anything to happen. Maybe a different use of the assist, because we saw a couple times how the assist directly just did not OTG the way he wanted it to, which would have led to a lot of kills that he might have wanted. But it's okay at this point because he had such a huge lead that unless he really got hit and was forced to play the RPS on Wake Up, he really had nothing to worry about. And that first game really did just attribute just how dominating both the way Scrub plays and the team that he's accentuating right now.
Yeah,
Really
especially it was almost like a draining of resources slowly but surely on that solo Yosuke. I think a big telling factor of those last 15 seconds of the match is just how many push blocks critical existence failure used when they were finally set up in the sandwich. I think he went through 3 bars. So that not only significantly stifled his counterplay if he was going to make that 1v2 comeback, but it's telling for Scrub in the future of like if he's going to get a sandwich situation under other circumstances, push block may be on the critical existence failure agenda. In fact, I think that's exactly why he paused that pressure sequence there, was to see if critical existence failure was going to mash. He did mash, it just wasn't DP, it was 4A, so got whiff punished accordingly.
It technically was a mash. And speaking of mashing, what a daring thing to do to try and mash into Reflector there. Akatsuki does have full invul whenever he does that, so pressing into that is definitely a dangerous task, but was able to get away for it this time. Gonna get DP'd, maybe a pickup? No, a little too high. Speaking of high.
That's clean, that was clean.
Not as clean as that pickup though, definitely did not help there. Just gonna mash, see what I mean? Full intangibility. Definitely gonna be helping him out here. Gonna be going for the Oki. Forcing this character to play a little differently. Gonna stall in the air with the trap there to avoid any sort of gameplay there. I really do like the choice from Scott. Oh, I didn't even think he had time to do that. Good stuff.
Yeah, just as I said, critical existence failure has shown that they're going to push block. It's not going to be a 33-33 rotation of what they're taking for on block. It's more of like 80% of the time I'll push block, 10% of the time I'll block, 10% of the time I'll mash. So just had very proper reading of that situation based off previous instances, and just like that, Yo-Faith Scrub gonna be going up 2 over critical existence failure now.
Yeah, no, this. If we had to translate, like you said, the last 15 seconds of that first game into the entire match for the second game, that would really just be an accurate synopsis of how that really turned out. Because CEF was just on defense the entire time. I don't think I can recall a single moment where CEF was able to actually assert any sort of offense, because Scrub is really just working around his tools fantastically right now. Using the parry to his full advantage here. Did not get the confirm, and that's going to cause a huge hit on CES part. Not going to get too much damage for it, but forcing... Oh. You know, just take back that thought. We're going back to neutral.
Yeah, about like 7k on both characters, not too shabby to start out with. The thing about critical existence failure, he needs to be careful of. He's spit cross raid. That means he doesn't have a burst available. It looks like Scrub is just slowly but surely pushing them in the corner. I think they thought that they were gonna have a bit more cross gates left over to threaten an unblockable. And this is actually, I like the look of this. Scrub has this notorious player habit of being able to punish you for using cross combo very well, beating you in the neutral and hitting you with unburstable damage. It's Scrub getting a taste of their own medicine with that interaction as Naoto Shirogane goes down.
Yeah, you could definitely see that there. Not parrying through every single hit, but we are parrying through the lack of respect on either side here. Using the super to get the full confirm. Not going to be too much damage, but we're just going to be carrying to the other side. Breaking the persona. Going to be jumping out. Hitting the own assist. Oh, no, that's huge. Not dead, I don't think. Yeah. No, actually, he's dead. He can just go into cross raid. Oh, no, never mind. Not cross raid, but an extension nonetheless. And that's going to be exactly what CEF needs in order to take that game.
All right, I'm with it. Yeah, good stuff on CEF, being able to make those necessary adaptations in the neutral game, isolating the Shirogane, and getting massive damage on the payout. Like, if you're able to... I feel like there's some critical areas in Yo-Faith Scrub's pressure sequencing. Again, I think on that initial cross combo that they did, they thought going to have a little bit of cross gaze left over to threaten the mix-up for the unblockable, because they ended up doing a cross combo that didn't really have any mix at all. It was just kind of slowly but surely putting critical resistance failure in the corner, but wasn't forcing critical resistance failure to interact with what was happening in the pressure. So we'll see how this works out game 4. I mean, if Scrub was able to clean things up and get back into the pressure sequences they were setting up before, there's still things that need to be solved with critical resistance failures in.
Yeah, no. Maybe, I don't think this is going to be necessarily the case, but I really do think it would be funny to hit him with the MK Leo, you know, the 3-1. And if Scrub keeps playing the same way he was before, then that's definitely going to be the case. Okay, I really like the active swap there to deal with any of the options he could have had off of a flip there, because CEF could have committed to it, and he could have DP'd out, but keeping the safer option, he did get hit here at the end of the day, but he is going to build up all of his resources back, and that's really what matters at the end of everything here. Even
it was a really good situational awareness call that critical resistance failure did there. While Kanji was getting getting comboed, he ran under to make sure Kanji couldn't get marked and punished the Naoto landing. So,
oh, it's interesting. I didn't notice that. I appreciate the insight to let us know about that. But I really like the extension there to get the 4th bar. Even if you didn't really need it at the end of the day, was able to get exactly that. Gonna be standing in the corner to get that still crossed up.
That was disgusting. Okay, cross combo activation. You're absolutely insane. I was thinking that you played safer in case that Scrub goes for a reversal super for critical existence failure on that Yomi layer -12 out here. Really woke. Maybe this is the MK Leo effect. Game 5 critical existence failure. You know, absolute threat. Is that what's going on here?
Certainly looks like that's the case, because we're going to be moving on to this game 5. Just like we were complimenting Scrub for his movement, like you mentioned earlier, CEF just recognizing exactly what Scrub wants and using that to his advantage, avoiding any of the pitfalls he was falling into for those first 2 games, putting himself back on the board here. Hopefully we're going to be seeing a lot more of that here in this game 5. Going to be caught by the V slash, but not really too much off. We're going to be returning back to neutral here. I actually really like the thought of chair in this matchup because it does technically hit twice, so it does destroy a lot of traps. Gonna be forced into the cross combo here. Not able to push block again, or at least didn't want to. Ooh, wow, what a good super in order to hit the Yosuke here. Not gonna be able to do much with it, just gonna run up. CEF does have to deal with this. No meter on the board. Did get hit, but this is potentially scary. Nice patience to not do anything on defense there. Was trying to call out the push block. And just gonna take it. Didn't really want to get reset here. Just gonna hold that. And same side. Okay, no mix here. Good push block on Scrub Park. Gonna be able to get out. I was already in block stun, so was not able to deal with anything there. Gonna be hitting through. Oh wow, what a mash!
Wake up, Batonis. Gonna be able to get some cross gauge back here, Scrub. Potentially in some dangerous circumstances here. Wake up, super. Not gonna be able to put. What the hell just happened? Wait, so he called out to assist with the super, was able to threaten the mix-up off that with the unblockable. I think there may have even been some kill potential there that just unfortunately squandered the opportunity there from Scrub. We're in the corner.
Yeah, this isn't a kill sequence. Recognize that on his own. Tried to TRM him on reaction, I think. Maybe not able to do that with the cross combo there, but it's gonna work out just fine. Gonna be able to. No, he's not dead, is he? Wow,
it works out.
Died.
It works
out. Okay, don't count him out just yet, because this is the character that can make the comeback. Especially if we're getting the empty lows like that. Now, I don't think Kanji's marked, as we're going to see in the bottom right. He is indeed not marked. He's going to be having to hold these plus frames here. Yeah, nice push block, recognizing the jump. There is no mix if he can't go for the low.
That was risky. There is a gap there, but that wasn't going to be able to threaten anything. And just like that, Scrub will be able to get the 3-2 victory over critical existence failure and persist in this loser's bracket.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I think the awareness that Scrub has that there's really no fear in having a gap there, it really did just allow him to run over the Kanji. Because even if he did run out of the meter eventually, he could just start setting stuff up, and it really did not look like it was going to be anything but lights out for CEF there. And he is going to be knocked out at what I believe to be 4th place. He is, yeah, 4th place. Shout out to CEF for making it this far. Fantastic stuff. But we are going to be moving on to winners finals now, right? Yeah,
that is correct. Yeah, we got top 3 ready to go. Kyo and Hachi coming right up. Yofair, Scrub waiting in the losers finals. That means that all 3 players are going to be in the money. Exclamation point match in the chat if you haven't already. Hit that claim code for the 25-cent donation. I see that we have 26 of 50 codes used. About half of those. There's 33 of you watching, so if you haven't, please don't let the night end without using that free money. There's also Sponsor Quest that donates more free money. You can do a direct donation if you're absolute Chad. Kite Books has you hooked up if you want to receive something for that direct donation. We greatly appreciate it. Winners finals underway. Let's go. Kyo versus Hachi.
Kyo versus Hachi, both 5-letter names. Oh, Jesus, what a whiff. That was definitely not a good scenario to be in. Almost as bad as getting this knockdown here. I like the recognition from Kiyomi. Oh, you know what? Oh my god, he should have gotten punished there. He pressed
push block 5.
Oh my god.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, no, okay, I can't even keep up with this properly. I'm just gonna let's play this a little slower here. Gonna be able to parry through.
God,
it's so little confirms. Kiyomi,
can't confirm something.
Combo.
Oh no. All right, the DP out the corner. No, the thing about this is, like, it's like I said earlier. You can criticize all you want. You can say whatever it is, but the Kyo flow of play is the Kyo flow of play. He's still advantageous no matter what. Hachi finding some big dubs here with the Akatsuki opening. Kyo has a push block super that'll put. Oh no! Oh my god!
He could have killed, but
oh my god!
That's okay.
Oh Why? Maybe Hachi deserved that. If we do recall, Hachi did hit critical existence failure with some yoinky sploinky tech, and it was just on him. It's his turn to eat the happy birthday of mashing to try to save your man. Pain, insane. Only a real
confused.
Kyo.
I'm confused why. Could have just Mazio died.
I don't know why you would bring
I don't
reason
know.
into this.
This is a Kiyomi set sheet.
Fine. This is why I'm not on commentary duty. Go ahead.
Truth be told, I don't think we were doing a much better job than you because it's really difficult to keep up with everything that's happening in this set right here. I really want to do a play-by-play, but it's really difficult to do on something like that with a player like Kiyomi just going to be able to mash out and send him straight to the corner. Not concerned about burst in the slightest, but we are going to get bursted for his trouble instead. I really thought that was going to cross up, honestly. Just DPing in hit stun, not worried about it too much, going to be crossing him up. Parrying the assist, good stuff, mashing and waiting for the Aitatsu, recognizing the spacing and not allowing him to do anything there.
Yumi 5A, that's my jam. That button is sick. Okay, active swap throw. Kyo going for a hard bait on burst. Air DP
no.
out in the wild, but not punished.
Okay, I like the punish from Hachi there, using all of his resources. Yeah, you don't get much off the unblockable with this character unless you do the 6-6. So, not being able to get too much reward definitely hinders the ability to do the 50-50 there. And oh wow, okay, just gets grabbed. Probably dead? Yeah, he's dead. Definitely dead. Or not. It was a twister. The Chie was dead all along.
Yeah, Kyo, I think, mistimed their cross combo, or not cross combo, double super there, and couldn't get the Chie pickup that they originally planned. So it will be solo Yumi having to tough it out right now. Fortunately, falling out of the happy birthday, a little bit of dropped opportunities there from Hachi. Has to deal with Residence Yumi for quite a while longer. A lot of chip can be done. Need to be careful the way you're calling assists, but let's see the light of day for now. But not without a little bit of damage under that health bar.
Yeah, just really abusing the movement of Akatsuki right now to keep this Yumi on their toes. Does not want to deal with anything that they might have to throw here. And, oh no, the drop. Okay, didn't get anything off of it, thankfully. Not going to be able to kill the character. We are going to kill... Oh no.
You got. Anti-air 2B, huh? Yo, nice. That's actually, I'm not going to call it hard, but it does require timing. You can't just mash. There's a chance that it can drop. So good recognition on Kyo there to stabilize that combo.
Yeah, no, 2000% credit where credit's due. Yumi may have easy combos, but that does not mean the recognition to actually get them sometimes is always the most simple thing to do. So good stuff on Kiyomi to actually be able to compliment on that. And I think Hachi is trying to play too conservative here. Because we were seeing a lot of attempts to force a safe, stable offense where that's not really going to work when you're not able to hold them down for long enough. But
Right.
thankfully we're going to be able to switch the assist here. Bursting at the perfect time for Kiyomi too. Whoa, what a foray. Not going to be able to confront... Oh, okay, hit the assist? Yeah, just going to 5C after. Bonk. 4.7k. Mashing out. Good jump, using the jump cancel on 5AA to deal with the 6B. Gonna be getting the cross up here? Yeah, just gonna get the side swap. Yeah, movement.
You can say that.
It's what I will say, yeah. Gonna get this knockdown here, thankfully. Not gonna have to deal with anything crazy, just gonna deal with the push block. Good stuff, mashing on this character. Bold.
Kyo using the opportunity to get out of the corner as soon as possible. I mean, they spent so much of the round there. Not able to get things started with the EX punch, though. Nice punish here from Hachi that will be bringing Chie down.
Yes, sir. Just gonna make sure to spend the bar, extend it as much as possible to keep himself safe. Gonna be able to kill up this most likely. Let me chill. Okay, yeah. Hachi taking that next game, putting himself on the board, 2-1 Kiyomi at the current moment. I think the team swap definitely helped here, because if he wanted to play the same way he was playing before, he needed to force Kiyomi to chill out. He's not going to. Like, we all know that. But he's gonna have to think about it. And I think going into this next game, the thought process of Kiyomi might actually have to go from... I forgot the name of the reverse flash, and the joke probably doesn't work now, so we're just gonna move on to this next match here. Gonna be blocking it out, calling the 6B, tried to counter call. Nice pickup there. Not close enough to the corner to get the 5B, unfortunately.
Oh, mistimed on the air raid. That was definitely a massive opportunity for Kyo. Kyo has done wake up 5A, I think, like 5 out of 7 times. There's been a lot of wake up Yumi 5A.
I don't blame him. Yeah. There's really nothing to say about that. Oh, shark throw. Interesting. There was good movement from Kiyomi, don't get me wrong. I just don't really... He just threw him there. Nice run under. Okay, didn't want to deal with the cross up there. Did not bother dealing with it there. We're gonna get thrown, but it's alright because we're gonna burst out here into the Akihiko. Almost getting the confirm. Tried to bait the push block, but just getting DP'd. Not dealing with this Akihiko pressure in the slightest. Yeah, just gonna super out. That's a dead character. She's dead.
Yeah,
she's definitely gone. No
I
meter.
would say so. No meter needed. Hachi able to get the proper punish on this Yumi. Okay. Yeah, this will be a good amount of damage. Carry to the corner. The question is Kyo going to residence on wake up? Do we have media assist? No! Okay, yeah, it's a media assist and no residence on wake up. I thought I had to read on both ends. Silly of me to try to get a read on Kyo, as Hachi is going to be tying it up 2-2.
Kiyomi really embodying the batshit insane and just not blocking. Down button, I have a guard button. I'm a DNF dual player. And I'm not pressing that either. So that is going to give Hachi the 4th game win. A lot of matches going down to game 5, honestly. You love to see it. You love to see a lot of matches here in BBTAG. Since we didn't have all the many players, we're going to be making up for it with as many games as possible with the ones that we do have. So we're going to be moving on to this game 5. I think I'm just going to let it speak for itself, honestly. I don't really have too much to say about it. Maybe you feel a little different about it, Atkins.
Yeah, I mean, Hachi has definitely cleaned things up when it comes to the pressure and everything. There were so many wake-up 5As and just overall disrespect that Kia was able to get popping earlier on in the set, but Hachi, especially off this switch, you just see the momentum. Kiyomi trying to challenge with that TA, trying to challenge with Yumi on the incoming, and none of it is paying off because Hachi's pressure is just so tight now. Oh, go for that. Yeah, he went for that patented Kiho only push block 5B against Akihiko of all characters that has so much forward swing quick buttons. And yeah, the trade definitely not going in Kiyo's favor as Yumi goes down and Hachi stays up in the winner's bracket. 3-2 victory over Kiyo. Gotta be in grand finals winner's side off that.
Yeah, after play like that, you definitely gotta feel confident in yourself. Making it to grand finals off of a match like that is definitely nothing to scoff at. So fantastic stuff to Hachi. Definitely gonna be sitting in his temporary throne for now as we move on to our losers finals between the very same man that was just dethroned and Scrub taking it over CEF just matches before. Okay. Hear me out, right? Akatsuki. That's it. That's all I had to say.
Oh, just Akatsuki? Okay, yeah. Honestly, quite incredible. Thrilling, in fact.
But yeah, no, in all seriousness, I'm actually a little concerned about how this team wants to play neutral against Kiyomi, because as we've seen, lots of erratic movement on the former's part, so forcing him to personas. Nice punish! Unfortunately called the assist a little too early, but it's not going to matter too much when we have a parry like that. Oh my god. Not going to get a confirm off of it, just going to force a sandwich. Fucked up and got rewarded for it. You love to see it. And
indeed.
that's gonna work.
Yeah, Miss Kyo had the right idea. I think Scrub was committed to the 2B and intended for it to hit, so Chie marked, has to go on the sidelines for a bit, leave solo Yumi to get things popping. Okay, yeah, finds the 2. I was interested to see if what gaps the Kyo was looking for, because Yumi 236 super and those exchanges can actually be a decent cross combo challenge if the point character commits too much. Oh god.
Yeah.
Wait, wake up power charge!
He got away with it, damn.
Oh, this is actually gonna do a ton of damage on the punish. Oh, what? Calculated, had the super in the back for the insurance, able to take down the Chie. And there it is, YoFabe Scrub opting to play in a way that's kind of you know, dancing the Kyo's tune, going for a little bit of more eccentric actions as they take game one.
Eccentric is definitely the right word to do so. No, eccentric. I think the way that they're using parry whenever they're setting up sandwich, because Kiyomi really likes doing Rekka pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not it's actually something that's working on other DPs is beyond me, but the parry, it's definitely helping a lot, because even if they don't hit the way that comes out with the follow-up, it doesn't matter because he has full invul anyway. And even if he's not able to do the DP, just like we saw right there, he's just able to push block away. So there's really nothing to be scared of. And having advantages like that and being able to get the read on Kiyomi's eventual hit here, to be able to jump out. Not going to get the punish, but we are going to hit the mash. Potential mark? No, probably
yeah,
for sure.
Nah, that's Yumi. I imagine you want to mark the Yumi. Yo, good
Yumi.
2B counter hit confirm off the A Rekka, okay? Uh-oh. This is a good amount of damage. Oh my god! She avoided the Akatsuki burst somehow. Restand? Okay, no. We're gaming. No power charge.
Didn't have enough meter for it, not gonna get too much off of it. But we are gonna get a lot out of this mash. Maybe try to bait the burst by not going for the follow for 236A. He's gonna be able to parry all of these here, not spacing it the same way he did before. Gonna be able to hit the Shirogane. That's definitely a
we messed
alive
up.
character.
Yeah, I think he was meaning to do air raid there. That was definitely a free kill.
Yeah, just gonna be chipping him out here. Gonna be playing relatively patient, switching sides with the Chie. Or double jumping here. He got crossed up. I got crossed up. We all got crossed up, not gonna lie. But the resonance out, that's definitely gonna be a huge factor in winning this match here, because Kiyomi does not need to deal with any sort of long block string unblockables. Just gonna have to hold that for now. Yeah, just patient play from Scrub. Yeah, not blocking on the wake up. Gonna have to hold that JA. Oh, still not blocking. That's gonna be a dead. Oh, wait, what?
He didn't recognize that he already had a mark. Oh my gosh, what a way to go. He forgot that he already had a mark and didn't activate the kill. Kyo able to live based off of that absolute blunder there from YoFabe Scrub. Although I do want to note how, like, Kyo definitely had two game-winning hits that they weren't able to convert off of, unfortunately. But I think with that, Kyo was a little bit really focused on trying to find the hit for the proper air raid confirm, when I think they could have spent a little bit more meter. Like they had like 3 bars on deck and they just need to do a little bit of damage to Naoto. You could have done meteors, you could have done Yumi snowbirds to make the neutral just a little bit of a tougher time for YoFabe Scrub to navigate with increased circumstances of, like, if Naoto actually gets hit by anything, she'll die. But it all ended up working out based off of a pretty pivotal mistake from Scrub. Scrub tried to pick up the pieces. Got to be starting off to give her the mark on Yumi.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to start the game off. We're going to be air dashing over and try to force any sort of assist. Yeah, just DPing through, no risk whatsoever. Not dealing with it in the slightest. Kiyomi losing all of the momentum solely off of that reversal. Just going to be holding this unblockable. Tried to TRM again. Gonna be doing... Go ahead.
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, I feel like that sometimes. I definitely have a lot of thoughts too, and the thing I'm thinking right now is how that 5P keeps hitting everything. Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what? It's okay. Carry him to the corner, hold this Oki. Actually blocking. Blocking the burst too, that's a big one. Dead character, this became from manageable to disastrous for Kiyomi here. And yeah, especially if you're not blocking like that. I find it really funny how many matches Kiyomi has just lost because he decided not to block on anything. Like a wake-up scramble situation, incoming, who cares? I don't even know what he was doing there, but it didn't do anything for him, and as a result, that really hurt his chances of coming back there. Obviously, there was a lot of other things that went into that, but that not being able to clutch it out and seal out the game with patience is, I think, one of the fundamental flaws of what I'm seeing right here.
Yeah, it looks like they're making the swap. So, Keo, just one game away from being able to take this here. Having the games to gamble with Yofish Scrub being threatened to reverse sweep, going to be opt and go for the Jubei Izuyue. So, this is Keo has quite a few Jubei teams that they rock, Carmine being the main one, but I've also seen them play 9, and Izuyue is a more recent addition. Izuyue is a character that I think fits Keo's style quite a bit. You're talking like mobility and then a little bit of like lockdowns they're able to do. And this team has some unique aspects of it. You see the constant usage of that Sonic Saber, looking for that lockdown on the Akatsuki, and working out pretty well here thus far.
Not as well as that hit though, because that is gonna be costing Kiyomi the momentum as a whole. Really, I wanted to get some sort of clever term for that, but there's really no other way to put it here. The character is suddenly at risk. It may look like he's being controlled in the neutral, but it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. We're just going to be getting hit in a situation like that, and didn't even need the mark. It didn't really matter at all. Still mashing on hit there. All right, just gonna clutch it out right there with the 4A on the Akatsuki. Let me canceling, make that double fang save.
What?
Nice pickup.
All right, DP bait from jumping back with those buttons. Keo getting corner presence, resonance activation, trying to keep that Naruto isolated. Yofish Scrub taking massive advantage of the time Keo couldn't do anything. Just building up some pressure. He just gets hit by the overhead. Scrub not ready for the pickup.
Yeah, looking like he's trying to play this as safe as possible, but safe is definitely what it's going to be. I like the jump back to try and stabilize that, because that was definitely a weird hit, but it's not going to matter too much when we're getting another hit like that. This is not a dead character, we're just gonna... Yeah, well, now it's dead. I really wish there was more to say about that, but Kiyomi just not doing anything but anything but blocking is what I meant to say. And that's gonna cost them the game 3. Getting reverse sweeped by Scrub, putting himself in losers of grand finals.
Not I think it's 2-2. If I'm not mistaken, or am I going crazy?
Oh wait, is it 2-2? No, he won. Because he wouldn't have been able to threaten the reverse sweep like you said earlier without that.
Got it. I'm going crazy. Never mind. All right, good stuff. Reverse sweep activated. Cool. So yeah, we'll be heading into grand finals. This will be not a run back actually, is it? Hold on.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, these two haven't played in the bracket. They were on opposite ends. So Hachi versus Yofabe Scrub.
Yes,
and Hachi threatening an Azriel Kurogane pick. Interesting.
Knowing these two, they're both shitheads. they're both messing around, and I think they're probably gonna stick to it. I'm actually gonna check the Discord, see if they're actually talking about this. It doesn't look like it, but they're communicating. Adachi Yumi, see? They're communicating without words. Okay, no, never mind. They're playing with us. They're pulling a BoJack. We're gonna be moving on to this match, hopefully. Okay, no. Whoa, wow, he actually committed to the Azriel Kurogane.
Get ready.
I don't know how to feel about this matchup, because on one hand, Oz is actually gonna help out Kurogane. Actually get in due to Growler. And on Kurogane's side, obviously the 4P. So not only is the damage relatively high on both sides and is going to be making any sort of conversion really scary, but both the airspace and the ground space are implied to be threatened on both sides here. So I think that's going to be the most interesting part of how this team plays against the Shirogane Akatsuki. And I look forward to see how Hachi is going to make use of that. And judging by how he's doing it right now, he's not getting the biggest confirms, but it's not mattering too much in a situation where he's just getting a lot of stray hits. But Scrub is getting a stray hit of his own, going to be able to knock down the Oz. Not going to get too much off of it. Going to be calling CC and forcing the hit. Going to be getting the JA as well. Teleporting back, invul. You love to see it. And yeah, Growler right there. Going to be absorbing all of the traps as much as he can. Teleporting through it. Almost hitting him. Wasn't able to punish.
Yeah.
Calling in.
I was gonna say I like the utilization of the Azrael Growler to try to get through Naruto projectiles. It's just a little bit too. You see how much damage Azrael took, and so like it's putting a lot of pressure on Kurogane to play this 2v1 now with a not too healthy Azrael, and we see kind of the payout of that, creating that space to get Kurogane in there, leaving Kurogane open for pressure, and the Kurogane just going out like maybe no more than 15 seconds afterwards.
Yeah. All right, playing the 50-50 game with Scrub right now. And, okay, getting DP'd here. It's definitely not looking good, but it's not implausible for this to be done, especially considering the movement here, but that might actually be dead. Okay, no, he didn't kill. He, I guess he just wanted the stable confirm on the Oz here. Just gonna be marking it, maybe? No, just gonna be swapping into the Shirogane. Making him whiff the 2B. Okay, no, that's dead.
Okay, yeah, it made sense not to mark. You know, it provided Scrub an opportunity to use that meter otherwise, and so you know, having the implication be next hit, I could just confirm into a super and kill you. More threatening than a mark, and a well played sequencer from UFA Scrub to take game 1 in this grand finals.
Yeah, wholeheartedly agreed. I honestly don't really know what was going through Hachi's head when he picked this team, but I actually do think it's like a fair choice. Like it wasn't doing bad per se. He just got caught into a couple situations that ended up panning out poorly for him, like not fuzzy blocking on the Oki that got the Kurogane killed, or you know, just in neutral situations like that, since Oz isn't exactly able to move as well as you would like to. But the character swap though, interesting. Just gonna be swapping to a team he's a little more familiar with. Gonna be threatening just as high damage, if not more. And already off to a mediocre start, for the lack of a better word.
Indeed. Yeah, so this does bring back into question the Adachi matchup against this team that we saw earlier with Yusuro. Interested to see Hachi's type of approach with it. I feel like Hachi and Yusuro have similar mindsets of aggression, but I'm more interested to see what the neutral looks like. We see, yeah, Scrub has sniffed it out. He's like, with this Adachi 5P, you definitely want to construct pressure, push blocking the match, and completely taking control of the situation now.
Yeah, just locking him down as much as possible. Wasn't able to get the stable confirm off of that, but we are forcing this Hachi to make as many decisions as possible. Yeah, just gonna throw tech in there. Tried to bait the DP up, did it again.
Amazing. 2 throw bait.
Absolutely incredible. Dead character for it too. That is a huge deficit to be come back from. Then again, this is Akihiko. You know what? Akihiko doesn't have it. Will not save you from unblockables. And if you don't have the resources to deal with it, like he didn't right there, it's just lights out. And that's gonna be game 2 going to Scrub. And I want to say a little more of his favor. Hachi didn't really get anything started the way that he was able to try with the other team. I don't really know if that was because of the team swap, or maybe he just doesn't feel uncomfortable with it. We're going to be seeing nonetheless as we move on to this game 3. He does have a lot of headroom to work with, so maybe he's just leveraging that to his advantage.
Yeah, I feel like just the overall approach was a bit telegraphed, and Yofe Scrub was ready for some of the micro situations between the matchup on its head, and just keeping Hachi on the defense, and that's definitely where this team is advantageous is Akatsuki Shirogane, just due to the lockdown and unblockables and the depletion of resources that you try to use to escape those situations. So, okay, we try to see a little bit more of like a 5B Zeo-centric ground start from Hachi, but not quite paying off in its entirety. Oh my god, that was such a blunder.
Yeah, didn't get the micro dash for the stubby buttons. Gonna be push blocking away to catch anything there. Didn't get the confirm surprisingly because that didn't really work the way he wanted it to. Gonna be getting the unblockable here. Waiting for the 5BB in order to burst to get out. I do like the choice there because Scrub has been baiting it in the 5B department there. Gonna be keeping the Adachi in. Not really getting too much from the BZO here. Gonna be spending a CC to try and set something up. A little too late on the parry. Didn't get what he wanted. Gonna be getting hit for his troubles. Just gonna set up a sandwich actually. And that's a mark. Yep, alright. No meter on the board for Scrub, but it doesn't really make too much of a difference. He's gonna be swapping to the Akihiko here. Oh wow, just getting caught. 5P. 5B doobie button.
Yep. Carry all the way to the
I've seen
corner.
about that.
Yeah, it looked like Scrub tried to go for that throw bait yet again. That was patented and working so well in the previous match. Calls the wow.
Robbery.
Oh
Robbery.
my god. We saw that sequence from Scrub previously where he does the assist plus the super. Hachi committed to the Adachi DP and it actually left him completely open for a punish.
Good use of the Mazio to get through any sort of mix-up there. Yeah. Akihiko things. Not going to be able to kill.
So close.
Yeah, setting up a sandwich on himself here. Gonna be baiting a bunch of things there. We're looking for a push block and DP. Almost a good confirm, but was a little too low. A little too high on Scrub's part. The complete antithesis. Gonna be able to not get anything. Yeah, that's gonna be a dead character. And that's gonna be a clean 3-0 on Scrub's part. Sweeping Hachi right into the loser's bracket directly with him.
There it is. Yeah, Hachi almost able to make it happen with the solo Akihiko, but just couldn't quite find the confirms necessary to get a character kill and threaten that denial of the bracket reset. But Scrub able to do it. We have our last set of BB tag here guaranteed here tonight, folks, between YoFave, Scrub, and Hachi here in the grand finals. Match Reno in the chat. Use those 25-cent codes. You're running out of time. We got 25 of them used, 25 of them left. Get it done. Support our players here as we go into this last set of BB tag here at WNF.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We do have 43 people watching the stream right now, so I guarantee you at least 10 of you guys have not claimed the code yet, so I would appreciate you guys if you would help out the players that are currently duking it out for top 2 and 1 at the current moment. And we are going to tell you just who earns each of those respective titles as we move on to this next round. The 6P not confirming. I really do like how Scrub plays Shirogane. He's so patient with his character and really just lets people hang themselves with how they move. Gonna be using the 2B to get the burst punish here on reaction and getting a full punish on the Akatsuki here. Not getting too much Oki off that, but we're gonna be using the Akatsuki movement to his advantage. Nice JB to hit the assist there. Didn't enforce the plus frames because if you do block that in the air, he is plus no matter where he does it, but it doesn't really matter too much if we are gonna be having to deal with a 2B like that. Good confirm on Scrub's part. Just gonna carry him straight to the corner. And keep on Akatsuki here. He wants to keep on the Akatsuki, gonna be jumping out. Nice. Wow, he recovered in time? I'm shocked.
Jeez Louise. Into the corner we go. Yeah, beat Tatsu away. We got the mark already all day. And Katsuki going down solo Akihiko hit for Hachi. Almost was able to bring it back in the previous round. This round not finding as much success. Just instantly hit. Scrub on a roll right now. 4 games unanswered.
Yeah, no, Hachi is not on the board whatsoever, and it's probably demoralizing to say the least. Having such a big advantage blown and being put in a deficit this big is definitely a blow to anyone's mental. But he's sticking with the team, sticking with the characters. He believes that this is the answer to how to play against Scrub at the current moment. And hopefully it pays off. I really do want to see how he adjusts here. I'm not going to make too many comments, just going to hold back and see how Hachi makes this adjustment here. Going to be punishing that. Not going to get a full confirm because it is going to hit on the assist. Nice stabilization.
Dude, is he going to freaking kill Naoto off this? That's insane.
Yeah. That is a true Akihiko right there. Able to stabilize the Rekkas that well. Fantastic stuff from Hachi there. Yeah, oh wow, mashing on plus frames. You love to see it. Alright. Oh wow, that whiffed? Yeah, hit him with the instant overhead. He tried to press cork and force his turn. Hachi really wants to finish this right here and right now. Wants to speedrun this match almost as fast as he speedrun that Shirogane, but is not going to be able to do that on... Oh my god.
What in the name of kick confirms? Interesting. Wow, yeah, he Tatsu counter hit and went to the super instantaneously to get as much unburstable damage as possible. That was a pretty cracked mindset there from Scrub. What a
Almost
clash.
as cracked as that JA. Jesus. The funniest part is the ass hitbox on Akatsuki's JA, because that's the only reason they clashed with both of those hits right there. Otherwise, nothing would have happened.
Crazy.
Oh, okay. Unfortunate. It did not get the full confirm there. Thought 5B hit a little higher than it did. But we are going to be getting the grab here. Not too much damage for his troubles. Tatsuing in off the air dash. I guess wanted to stop him from doing anything. Gonna be locking him down with B5. Be gonna hit him with the instant overhead and kill the character. Hachi finally putting himself on the board, but figuring out an answer. An answer that's most likely not gonna happen again, but an answer nonetheless to the problem character on the board. And that is gonna be an advancement in the match meta, per se.
Yeah, no, I like the way that you put that. It is an advancement on the board. They were able to get a set based off a pretty massive mistake there from Yofave Scrub, but there are definitely still problems that need to be solved in this 2v2 game. I mean, it's really been an onslaught of really the way that I see this matchup is Scrub denying how Hachi likes to play. The big thing, I mean, Hachi plays Akihiko. The notable aspect of Hachi's gameplay is that he wants to hit you with the big damage, he wants to laugh, he wants the funny, and he wants to keep you locked down. That all requires like offense, right? But since Scrub is winning so many of these neutral exchanges and threatening unblockables that is forcing Hachi to spin bar, forcing Hachi to like burst, and just putting Hachi under these dangerous circumstances where they're marked and everything, he can't find his flow of offense that he's accustomed to. And so it's forcing him to figure things out, whether he's going to slow things down to match Scrub's pace or just bulldog his way through Scrub's defense and get his game plan going. It's a really trying thing to contend with here for Hachi.
Yeah, no, I definitely see how you're coming with that, but I don't see where Hachi was thinking with the DP after attempting the TRM. I guess he was assuming that there was gonna be a match there, and that's why he wanted to parry, but even in that case, that definitely was not the risk-reward you want to be looking for this late in the set. What an Eitatsu. Thankfully didn't lose his character for it, and he's not going to lose his character for it now, is swapping back to the Akihiko. Yeah, gonna be mashing on that, not letting this Naoto do anything. Didn't do too much with the Oki here, forced him to push block to waste as much meter as possible. Didn't do anything with Cyclone, I guess wanted to bait on an option there. This health deficit is definitely hurting for Haja here, but this is definitely not undoable. It just really takes a couple hits to even out that life score as much as he really needs. Just be getting clipped by a couple of stray hits, but it's not going to matter too much if he's not going to get the full confirm. Almost. Oh no, okay, that could have been really bad, but didn't get too much off of that. Gonna be able to push block away. Nah, tried to jump out.
We've seen that time and time again. Yeah, just trying to push block and escape and not having the breathing room to do so. That Akatsuki's still catching on. Solo Akatsuki here for Hachi to try to make things happen. A level 4 Residence, but you see Scrub just playing it conservative, playing it safe. Not going to put themselves in too dangerous of scenarios. Oh, did you see that snipe? Oh my god! There's a trap in the back that was able to allow for the kill. Absolute perfect detective gameplay all occurring from Keikaku. Yofave Scrub gonna be one game away from taking WNF here. What a play.
Okay, the super was relatively normal. Like that was... He saw him whiffing the fireball, and that was the best punish he could have came up with. But the trap placement? What a trap! I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say that was intentional. And Scrub is probably gonna agree with me if we ever ask him that. But,
just don't ask him.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, swapping to the main squeeze here, not feeling the Akatsuki Akihiko here. Just gonna go to the Ragna, who may not deal with it as well, but this is the comfort pick, and if you're gonna go out, you're gonna go out with your guns blazing. So we're gonna be moving on to this potentially final game here in WNF Grand Finals.
I feel it. Now, Scrub has been historically fighting Adachi very well as a character pick when it comes to this matchup. People just not able to find the proper pacing in order to contend with this Naoto Akatsuki gameplay. So, see what Hachi is feeling about it. Really just trying to navigate the space and close the distance. The Scrub just doing a fantastic job of denial, activating the pressure of their own, and now the resource drainage begins. Hachi spinning some push blocks, so they're able to get a 4A master out of the corner. Oh my god! No! Almost damage loss. There.
Oh wow, no blocks from Scrub. That's a dead character? Yeah, okay, no drops here. He's gonna go straight into the Devoured by Darkness.
Whoop! Whoop! That was almost cracked. That was almost cracked.
Oh. Block, yeah. He's no, canceled too early. He tried to let the first hit rock, but then canceled during the startup of the second one. So that was gonna be the death of that character. What a throw!
extremely smart to combo into super straight off of the throw to get through the BZO. Scrub now is in a fantastic situation to bring this back. Both characters are marked. The resonance allowing for 4 bars to be on deck. Every hit could be fatal on either of these characters.
Yeah, he's definitely playing it safe in that regard too, but Hachi is not feeling the same. Just DPing out of it, setting up the death spike.
Bruh.
Oh, wow, what a call out.
I'm really surprised he set it up that way. It was very obvious that Ragnar was going to be able to be hit. Committing to a Zeo with a Adachi felt like a little bit of a commit. Both cards are mad low. Mark doesn't even matter anymore. The Adachi's out of there, but a useful sacrifice if we have the combo. There it is.
You love to see it. We're going to be going to a game 10 tonight, folks. I don't know if Scrub was just mashing after that super, but it does technically have a lot of recovery, especially if it's not in the Enhanced Awakening version. So I could see that this was probably just a punish. Like you said, doesn't matter if the character's sacrificed if you're able to delete the second one off of their side of the screen. Game 10 finals. I think if Hachi is able to assert the lead that he had in that game 9 there, he's going to be able to wait, actually no, I'm sorry, this isn't game 9 because you took it 3-0 in that last set, so this is game 8 right now.
Yeah, you're good.
And yeah, I'm sure we all got the thought anyway, but regardless, if he gets the same lead that he had before, it doesn't matter how much he asserts his advantage here on Scrub's part. He just needs to make that work, and that maybe not going to be the case right now. Almost a really good mash, but didn't recognize the fact that Shirogane was still on the board, so that's going to be a knockdown that could potentially spell the death of this Akatsuki. Yeah, not going to push block here, just going to get marked really close to getting that second bar as well. Going to be pressing out. Nice recognition to swap into the Akatsuki. No, but the Adachi's so close to death. Yeah, tried to anti-air, but the assist covering Shirogane's movement so well here.
There's an aspect of the matchup we saw before, like previous round. Hachi leaves their assists open for punish so much. And so now that Adachi is so insanely low, he has to like tough it out here with Solo Ragnar to bring it back, but he's just been spending so much of his time on this left side of the screen. Again, the depletion of resources on defense. You use your cross gauge, or you use your meter, now you gotta go to the cross gauge for the burst punish. Yo, Fave Scrub, stacking it all together. Looking like a WNF dub unless Hachi has something to say about it. Reversal DP. Oh, okay, gets the bait.
Okay, this is exactly what he needs. He only needs to hit this character one more time, and they're dead after this. Gonna be going straight into the super. Yeah, gonna get the mix off of this all-tech save jump, potentially.
Oh, he just sat there and looked menacingly. Can't get the punish on Shirogane. You know that he wants him. It's okay. Just DP straight to Akatsuki. Nearly a full life bar here for Hachi. Oh my god, the blood sight. Oh, he's trying to beat so hard.
Yeah, just called out the push block here. Already so many situations where he got unblockable, then that cost him a character at the end of it. He's not dead, I don't think. This is probably a mark though. Oh, okay, no, Commentator's Curse, but it's not gonna matter if we're just gonna land and get hit by the A5. Akatsuki, TM, taking the tournament over Hachi. 6-game streak. Only broken up twice as a whole. Fantastic play from Scrub.
Yeah, absolutely. Scrub able to make the losers run. Get the grand finals victory over Hachi. 3-2 after the reset, 3-0 for the reset point. With that Akatsuki Shirogane throughout the entire way. Hard fought there from Hachi. It felt like the ending of that game, or that game 5 started out pretty advantageous in Scrub's favor, but Hachi was still able to navigate it and bring it as close as it was. I was really believing that Hachi would be able to bring it back, but Scrub proven much too powerful this time around. As we round out this WNF Online Edition BBTAG episode 28, everybody, this has been a PC Tag Edition. Kyo getting third, Hachi getting second, YoFave Scrub getting first. Congratulations to them yet again. Make sure that their pockets are lined with some good bucks. You know, we have to add it up through cents in order to equal a buck, but if through the power of unity and togetherness, as the BBTAG community, we can make it happen. That free 25-cent donation with the claim code and the Matcherino link down below, !Matcherino. Don't forget, we have 23 left, so please make sure that they're used before the end of the night. We greatly appreciate it, but yeah, another Wednesday night, another great fight here for BB Tag. Next week will be PS4, and just happy to be back on the mic here. Having new commentary partners now, so it was good commentating with you, Mito, and shout outs to Cheap and E30 and Level Up, and y'all know what it is, the BB Tags. Always happy to commentate with y'all.
Could not have said it better myself. Thank you so much for all of the help with commentating today. Thank you for all of the players showing up, all 11 of you tonight. May have been a small and relatively sizable bracket, but it just made it a little more digestible for everyone watching. So everyone that stayed by, that watched all of these players duke it out with one another, I really do think all of you are the greatest, except the ones that didn't claim the Matrino code. You guys are despicable. You don't get any dessert tonight. But the people that aren't despicable is the one that is giving us dessert to begin with in red E30 with the Sienna Mom and everything like that. Thanks so much for holding up the stream, especially when you have to wake up so early tomorrow. Always the GOAT. And Cheap for holding it down and making everything move as smoothly as possible. You guys are the best. You guys are the moderation team that we know and love. So hopefully we'll be able to keep this up as consistently as possible for as long as we possibly can.
Of course, and yeah, thanks to you, Mito, and you, Atkins, for holding it down on the mic, giving your good insight and analysis to everything that happened tonight amongst the chaos that is BB Tag as a whole. I know it's difficult, and that's why I've taken a backseat. That's why I'm letting other people handle it. but yeah, good stuff to both of you for doing comms. Of course, thank you to all the players who gave their best efforts, giving some good ass BB Tag action for tonight. In spite of the small bracket, it's all about the quality of the matches, not the quantity. And for sure, there was some quality tonight, let me tell you. Of course, thank you to all the viewers at home for joining us on this Wednesday night / Thursday morning, depending on your time zone, of course. Always a pleasure to have you all join in and tune in to this stream every week and showing your support, via watching, Matrino support, what have you. Always a pleasure and always grateful to have that. Of course, thank you to our streamer E30 for holding it down every single week for us. And again, very grateful to have him as our regular streamer for WNF BBTAG, and looking forward to more in the future. Shoutouts to Chitin Books for having their works in the Matrino marketplace, giving a portion of the proceeds from there to the bracket pot. Looking forward to more works from them in the future and continued partnership as well. And last but certainly not least, big thank you to Level Up Productions for having Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition be a way for us to have the locals experience when in-person locals, for WNF at least, aren't attainable at this time. One day soon, but until then, we'll keep it going, keep things rocking with some good-ass BB Tag action here at WNF. This has been Master Cheap, TO, bracket runner, and host for WNF BB Tag. Always a pleasure doing this for you all. Looking forward to next week, which will be PS4 format, so be on the lookout for that. But until then, be beautiful, everybody. E30, I take it over to you.
All right. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. Whether you were watching or participating, it's always a pleasure doing this for you all every week. Thank you once again to Kraken, Atkins, and Midori for holding it down the mic tonight. It was nice having both frequent flyers, but a new pair this time around. So it was nice seeing you two bounce each other off and give each other a lot of insight and making a quality production with the talks. And as always, thank you as well to Master Chief for making sure the bracket runs as smoothly as possible. Another reminder again, next week will be PS4, and maybe you're thinking, maybe Wednesday's a little bit a weird time for you to play on an online tournament. Well, DonCon and the Ralston Arcade crew have your back on Tuesday. Every Tuesday, DonCon crew run their Big 8 tournament. It is a PS4 tournament. Same rules apply here. Open up to the entirety of US and Canada, and I believe Mexico as well. So yeah, if you're looking for some, I'm gonna call it a pregame. It's an entirely beast on its own BB Tag tournament. Go check them out every Tuesday. But I think that's going to be it for us. Thanks again for tuning in. It's always a pleasure. But for now, all good things must come to an end. This has been WNF Online Edition BBTAG episode 28. But for now, stay safe, stay beautiful, drink your water, tell your friends and family you love them, but most importantly, shout outs to Bird
Shout outs
Gang.
to Bird Gang.
Shout outs to Bird Gang.
Have a good night, y'all. Peace.